JJ. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the We Know Ball podcast. This is episode, what is it, 7?
7, yep.
Episode 7.
Episode 7.
Episode 7, yeah. So, we have a few fun topics to do today. All right, it's going to be a good day. I'm feeling good vibes. You feeling good vibes, Joe?
Yes.
JJ?
I'm feeling great vibes.
Great vibes today. Today's going to be a good episode. So, we have a few topics for you. Let's just jump right into it. We're going to start off with Deshaun Watson. He's going on IR, as well as like other players going on IR, right? How do we think of the injuries that have been happening in the NFL recently?
Injuries are whack. Injuries
I agree.
suck.
Thumbs up from Joe, thumbs up from JJ, and thumbs up from me. Yeah. Injuries kind of suck, especially like in the NFL, where like I don't know. We've talked about it before. Just like players like have to kind of expect that they might get injured during the season. Players that maybe like second or third on the depth chart, like they know that they might get a shot because players are getting injured so often. So it's kind of crazy to think about how the pastronaut, Mr. Joshua Dobbs, was actually the backup QB when camp started for the Browns, and now he's playing amazing for the Vikings. And now the Browns, they have PJ Walker as their QB now that Deshaun Watson is on IR. He's done for the season.
It's Dorian Thompson Robinson is the starter now.
I think they said PJ Walker was going to start.
They announced Dorian Thompson Robinson.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw something today that said it was PJ Walker, but I could be wrong. Either way, if I were the Browns, I would much rather have Josh Dobbs right now. So that's kind of crazy.
Honestly, bro.
Kind of crazy.
Dobbs over anybody.
Dobbs is cooking right now. Love Josh Dobbs.
Let that man
Great
cook.
guy. I don't know him, but shout out Josh Dobbs.
I remember he reposted. He posted this TikTok, right? And it's him. It's like one of his like a really good run. He had touchdown, and in the back, it's some song. I forgot what.
Oh, yeah, it's the guy singing it.
Yeah,
it's somebody singing
and
it.
it's just like
yeah.
funny
I saw that
because like he's so aware. He's so.
I saw that.
I don't know his social media presence, at least TikTok presence, is just.
Yeah, he seems like a funny guy. Yeah,
I never forget I think I quote this so much. It's the times where he something about Micah Parsons. It's like, I'm about to throw darts at Josh Dobbs, as in like when he was then the Cowboys played the Cardinals, and then like obviously the Cardinals won that game. Josh Dobbs was a part of that, so he made a TikTok responding. It was just ooh dodging all the darts. Man,
I saw that.
I was like, oh my gosh, can't not love this guy.
Yeah,
but I think that's I don't want to say the good thing about injuries because injuries are horrible. We don't wish them upon anybody. But they do pave the way for backups, third strings to take over. Like look at Brock Purdy.
Look at Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, look at Tom Brady.
Like all time Tom Brady. Recently you have Brock Purdy. Obviously getting his shot. Now he's running.
Even Josh Dobbs.
Yeah,
even Josh Dobbs. Yeah.
But it's like
put him on a different team.
Because Kyler Murray is injured. If Kyler Murray is an injury, he's not playing for the Cardinals.
While Deshaun Watson's injury is unfortunate, regardless of how we may personally feel about Deshaun Watson and if he's not off the field, obviously unfortunate injury, unfortunate for the Browns, sucks. But I think if they were to give, obviously PJ Walker's not going to turn into prime Tom Brady, prime Cam Newton, anything like that, right? He's not going to turn into one of the best, but maybe he could lead them, continue their run to the playoffs.
Even for like a young guy, a young rookie like DTR, Thompson Robinson, like he had a promising preseason, so now he has an opportunity to show what he can do. And if it's not with the Browns, it could lead a team to trade. A quarterback need a team to trade for him and give him a starting opportunity elsewhere. You know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly.
There's that one thing.
That's the very one small thing about
the silver lining.
The silver lining there. The silver lining of the injury to Deshaun Watson. I genuinely don't think it's good for receivers on the Browns.
Yeah.
I don't know. The games that we saw with the Browns quarterbacks that aren't Deshaun Watson, they have not been the best. They've been inconsistent. They've been one receiver would have a good game, everybody else would suck. So it's kind of, if you fantasy wise, obviously if you're a Browns player, unfortunate, might be a little concerning, but you know,
But I think you see how this week goes.
Yeah.
You never know.
Before you trade anything, make any decisions, you have to see how it goes.
Agreed.
JJ,
Yeah,
I know JJ's in the middle of something.
Yeah.
What do you
Sorry,
little JJ?
so I'm like locked into like this game thing that I'm planning for later and stuff like that. I would have had it planned earlier, but I had to run a few errands and stuff like that. So like, so Joe, you asked a question.
I'm just kidding. What's your opinion on Deshaun Watson's injury?
Deshaun Watson.
How do you feel about that?
I'm gonna keep it real. Deshaun Watson's in mid all year.
Okay.
Like, and I'm gonna keep it 100% honest. If I was the Browns, honestly, I would have been looking to experiment with the QB2 or the second string QB anyways, because of how like inconsistent Watson's been playing.
Yeah.
I feel like didn't he throw pick six first drive?
Yes, yeah. He threw a pick. They did come back to win that game, but he threw a pick.
Yeah.
I remember it was as Trap House Sports would say, tip drill. Tip drill.
So
pick six.
yeah. Yes, in my opinion, it does affect the Browns. Obviously pretty heavily. They're their main QB, but at the same time, like I don't know. I feel like they got a good enough team, and that like their main thing was their defense overall. So as long as this QB2 is competent enough to throw a ball to, he has good receivers around him like Amari Cooper. I think the team is still like a playoff caliber team.
That's fair.
So
yep, I agree. I don't think it's too detrimental to the Browns. Deshaun Watson hasn't been playing his best ball. And it gives an opportunity to a young guy to come in and maybe prove himself. You never know.
I think it's also very unfortunate. The Browns obviously they lost Nick Chubb earlier in the season.
Oh yeah,
that was their run game, pretty much like their strongest part of the run game. Like okay, maybe turn to the pass game more. Now they lose the very big part of the pass game. Then now it's like where do you go from there? Where do you go? Do you go back?
Yeah, offensively, yeah.
Back to the run game.
Jerome Ford has stepped in that role pretty decently.
But even then,
he's not Nick Chubb, but he's been all right.
I was gonna say the exact thing. He's not Nick Chubb. Yes, he's like he's done great, but he's not the same as Big Dick Nick.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna have to come up with some good offensive play call for that offense for a few weeks here.
Yes.
Moving on from like people going on IR like Deshaun Watson, but people coming back from IR. That's a positive news for many teams. For my Dolphins specifically, Devon Aiken is coming back. He had an amazing stretch of games. He was looking like possibly like rookie of the year, type stuff he was putting up. And he got a knee injury and he went on IR. It was interesting. You didn't even really see what happened in the game, but he's coming back this week against the Raiders. So that's big news. Big news. As well as I think Kyron Williams is coming back.
Yes.
Big news for them.
J.C. Horn for the Panthers is back.
Yes. I'm actually a big J.C. Horn fan. I like J.C. Horn, especially coming out of college.
He's been unfortunate with injuries. If he can stay healthy the rest of the season, maybe help us get a couple more wins. I'd love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Jettis.
I agree.
Jay Jettis.
That's coming back. He's supposed to be making his first appearance.
JJ wanted to talk about.
Bro, because I'm going against Jay Jettis this week, bro, and the guy's projected like 148, bro. Like, do you understand how whack this is, bro? Like, why does Jay Jettis have to come back against me, bro? Like, I need this win, bro, and I gotta go against Eckler, Jay Jettis, Barkley,
to be fair,
Jamar Chase.
To be fair, I did take McCaffrey from him though. That's just because the people that had those players did horrible trades.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Bro, either way, bro, I'm not looking forward to this.
We've had so many people destroy their teams through trades. I have two big ones in mind.
Buddy.
Yes, Buddy and Hunter. They genuinely destroyed their teams.
Well, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Buddy looked like he wanted to make good trades, and in the moment, it seemed like they were good trades. But long run, they killed his team.
Yeah.
And Hunter, I don't know what Hunter did, bro. Like every single trade he did just seemed like a bad trade.
If there's one person that have definitely like failed expectations in fantasy this season, it was it's Hunter.
Yeah, I was expecting him to be like a playoff contender.
Exactly, I was expecting that because he knows football. He was in the league last year. He did pretty well. But
now looks like he's giving up.
Last year he made like second round playoffs. Like, He did all right.
And now it's just like, I'm just saying, I don't want to toot my own horn. But every league we've played so far,
me and you, Joe, we're 7-2 and playing each other this week. This could be big.
I'm gonna be real. There's a couple games you got a little lucky. There's a couple games.
Okay, I will admit last week was real lucky. I'm not gonna lie.
And
I'm not gonna lie, I was
real
lucky.
The amount of points you've scored isn't as to the level of second place.
Hey, listen, you can't get 7-2 by being all luck. All right, I believe in my team.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's been all luck. I definitely do think you've had a couple lucky weeks in there, but like that's whatever to me. Like I've had a couple lucky weeks.
Hey, a win's a win.
The thing is, Bobby, me and you now.
My thing. I'll keep going.
No, I'm saying me and Bobby 100% now. We're locked in for playoffs. There's no way we don't.
Yeah.
It's whether or not
I'm just trying to get top 2, so I get a first win by. Yeah.
It's whether we get 1 or 2. So this game right now, whoever wins this game, I believe between me and Bobby, because we play each other this week, whoever wins this game is going to get 1 or 2. Is 100% 1 or 2.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just about whether or not.
I agree.
The loser.
You know, a fantasy development that I'm looking at is Jay. Is he gonna make playoffs? I don't know. He's catching up.
No. JJ's making playoffs. If anybody's dropping out, it's Buddy. I'm sorry, buddy.
Bro,
if you're watching
listen,
this,
I want to say, I want to be confident about it as well, bro. But I feel like my team has been the unluckiest team in the league right now. At first, I thought it was Mike. But then
it is kind of Mike still, though.
Yeah, low key, but out of the top teams, don't get me wrong, Mike has a good team, but I wouldn't say he's top 4.
His team isn't
no, but his team is good though. His team is good though. I can't lie.
If he snuck into playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't see him landing top 4, top 3. My team, I could see landing top 4, top 3, right? But
let's look at the league.
Every single close game I have, I lose, right? And the amount of times that I've landed in the top 3 on the week and lost, I think that's happened to me 3 times.
Yeah, but just to say something though, I feel like top 3 points don't matter if you don't win as much.
No, it doesn't. But it's just to say that if I would have played anyone else that week, I'm winning.
So let's look. Last week, JJ was number 3. Week before, wasn't in it. He was number 1 week 8, number 2 week 7, number 2 week 6, number 3 week 5, and then that's it. So he's been consistently one of the top teams. It's just he does get a little unlucky.
Yeah, no, but the only reason that I
think it also has to do with just NFL that week. You got top 3 that week because honestly, this season I'm not gonna lie, has been super weird for fantasy.
Yeah.
It's been super weird. There's been some weeks where the highest scoring person is 120 points.
Yes.
But then there's been other weeks where somebody's scoring 200 and nobody else is getting anything. It's been so weird. Especially with I feel this season has been a lot more significant injuries this year in the NFL than any other year.
Yes. I feel like I lucked out a little this week, Bobby, because all of my most important players, their buys are done.
Oh my gosh.
You're without Kamara, Taylor, Bijan. You're without your big 3. And yes, you get H-in back, but there's also thing. If maybe I'm not this is maybe me being not hopeful fantasy wise. Maybe there's a possibility that they don't rush him back in, they ease him back in a little bit so he doesn't get hurt.
I think he's going to be eased back in this week.
And even then, even if that's the case, it's still unfortunate for you because then you're left with your running backs being Kareem Hunt, the number 2, and Aaron Jones, who still has that lingering hamstring.
Dude, that stupid hamstring injury, dude. He's honestly pissing me off with that.
So it is unfortunate,
It's very annoying.
Yeah.
Very annoying.
I would like to talk about how I have the most points scored in the league, but I'm in 5th place.
You're 5-5, yeah.
Points scored do not equal wins, bro.
Bro, I know, bro, but it's whack, bro. But then at the same time, though, then Bobby can make the same debate. Points scored don't equal wins.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Because he has a
That's why we see both perspectives. The most points scored, but you're not first.
Yeah,
and Bobby has one.
I also have the most points scored again.
One of the least points scored in terms of top teams, and he's still number 2. So points don't matter.
No, I get that.
It depends on the NFL that week, because some weeks, my entire team did bad, but so did everybody else's, besides a few players.
Let it be noted.
So
I just want to say the difference between me and Bobby, I'm 1, Bobby's 2, in points wise, is 180 points. that is a really good week between.
Point scores don't equal wins.
It doesn't. I'm saying. I'm saying it doesn't equal wins.
That don't matter, bro.
JJ, buddy,
Yeah.
come back when you top 4.
I will be soon, bro. I'm better than Gabe's team, bro. Actually, honestly, I think Gabe's team is better than mine.
No,
But
I can look up the rankings. It says right now.
yeah, honestly, I don't think my team's honestly, I don't think my team's like top 4. But I do think that my team was on form. But for some reason, when my team was on form, other players are still just barely beating me, and it was annoying me. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not I'm not mad about it anymore. But like against you, Bobby, you beat me by like 0.5. Right?
Yeah,
it was a good game. It was a good game. I'm not complaining. You know, I still ended up scoring like 144 or something like that, or like whatever. You just beat me by 0.5. But then a week or like 2 weeks ago, I lost to what was it, Joe, by like 1 point.
So JJ, let it be known, you do have the second best team on paper, according to this league power rankings analyzer.
Is Gooded first?
Gooded is first. You're second. Yeah. Gabe's third. I'm 5th. Bobby's 4th. Which is, you know, I want to say a little. I'm not gonna say it's not deserved, Bobby. But looking at your team a little bit, your number one. You don't have. I feel like your wide receivers. Yeah. You have some, but you don't have like a clear number one, which is just a testament to how well your players are performing. Because you don't have like the number one receiver in any team.
See,
you have Jalen Waddle, Zay Flowers, Ayuk, arguably because you know Ayuk, Debo, they're so weird. You know there really is no. And then Tank Dell.
If I may, I got a little game later, and it like honestly, setting this up has made me realize that I cannot trust the internet for anything about fantasy.
Okay.
you guys will see why, and okay. It honestly like some of it's kind of whack, and I'm recording. I'm like, it's honestly kind of mind boggling. But you guys will see. You guys will see. Yeah. Anyways,
I also feel like
oh, keep going.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, like, because of like the crazy injuries that have happened this year, it's been a big shakeup. Like, there's been so many like random backups that have just like come in and started doing really well in fantasy, and that happens every year, right? We've had plenty of players, but this year specifically, like Nick Chubb going down, now you have Jerome Ford. Now you have Kareem Hunt getting signed. Now he's an okay fantasy asset, right? You have like a bunch of other players like Joshua Dobbs, Justin Jefferson getting injured, so now Jordan Addison is really like skyrocketing, right? So there's like a lot of like really like just like for some reason I have this feeling that like this season in NFL has been so many more significant injuries that have really like stumped fantasy football in a way that like I haven't seen before, and it's really crazy. Like for example, like Mike, I'm gonna read out to you guys Mike's team, and it's a good team, and he's 3-7 in this league. He has Jalen Hurts, Gus Edwards, Derrick Henry, Deebo Samuel, Mike Evans, George Kittle, Brandon Cooks, Jake Ferguson, Baltimore defense, and on his bench he has AJ Dillon, Derek Carr, who's out, Damian Pierce, who's been injured for a while now, T. Higgins, who's injured, Gabe Davis, and Kyron Williams, who's coming back from IR now but has been injured for at least 4 weeks. Like, he has a good team. Like, Kyron Williams, if he's not injured, he's in there. Damian Pierce, who's not injured, who was very good last season in fantasy. T. Higgins, who is now out, who's another very good fantasy asset to have. Like, he has a good team, yet he's 3-7. Like, just from like players underperforming and getting injured, like
so much.
His team
underperforming so much. I want to see when I played him. I'm pretty sure I played him already. When I played him the first week, I beat him by 46 points.
Dude, like I don't understand. Like his team's
that's with
good.
Jahmyr Gibbs not popping off, Godwin not popping off, stuff like that. So it's just players doing that. I mean, I like how we got from IR injuries to just fantasy. We just went straight to fantasy. Just took a second, got our fantasy kick in. I don't know. It's just
it happens. You know what? But fantasy's fun to talk about. I know. I'm sure people are curious.
It's more just like JJ started talking about fantasy, and then we all did. It was like monkey see, monkey do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, moving on from that, just like kind of talking about like good players and stuff like that. Like Ceedee Lamb, there's been a lot of talk about him. He says that he's a top receiver in the game. There's some players that agree with him, some people that agree with him, but there's been a lot of critics and just people like not agreeing. People don't think he's a great wide receiver. What do you guys think? Personally, I think Ceedee is. At this point,
I give him
top 5 of wide receiver right
10.
now.
I don't think
Okay.
top 10, but he's in the realm of 5 to 10, not like 6 or 10. He's not like lower towards. He's in the middle. Because like when I think of better wide receivers, obviously Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown,
Mhm.
St. Brown,
Mhm.
Jefferson still for me. I think Jamar Chase. I saw something really interesting. It was some post. It was like cut bench start Hill, Brown, AJ Brown, and Justin Jefferson. And some of the comments, honestly, bro, it was crazy because it might as well have been people saying Jay Jetta sucks. That's genuinely what it felt like. I looking at the comments was
No.
Jay Jetta
See,
sucks.
before Jay Jettis got injured, he was one of the best players in the
That's what I'm
league.
saying.
So
He was number 1.
it's just because of his injury. It's honestly recency bias because Jettis hasn't played, so you can kind of like say,
Yeah,
"Oh, he's not
before
in."
he was injured, I believe he was number 1. But him and Tyreek Hill were close.
Yes.
No, Tyreek Hill above, and then Jay Jettis, then JJ Brown. I would say.
Yeah, but I will say that if you want to look like fantasy wise, because you're talking about benching and starting, right? If you want to look on the fantasy side of things, I think Jay Jettis was ranked number 1 wide receiver before the injury.
At the time, also.
At the time,
AJ Brown was not ranked as high. That was before he had his little thing.
Oh no! At the time, no, AJ Brown was like ranked like 14, 15. Like he was doing horrible first couple games, and then bro complained, and then
That's fair.
Yeah, he had like a 5-game stretch of getting just 100+ yards each game. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. And honestly,
Yeah.
hoping he continues it.
Me personally, I think Ceedee Lamb is the number 1 receiver, like for any team. Not for any team. Like obviously, he's not going to be number 1 above Tyreek Hill or AJ Brown, right?
Yes, if he were
but he's the number 1 receiver on the Cowboys, and I think I think he's like top 5 and like number 5, like number 5 receiver, like right now. I don't think he deserves all the critic that he's getting.
Yeah, it's tough because like I don't know. There's players that I think they're like players I would like. Obviously, you have the bigger ones, and then you have like people who are like superstars, like Amon-Ra, bro. I think he's a phenomenal wide receiver. He's one of, I would say, top 5, And for me, I just think Amon-Ra, St. Brown to the moon. So it's just like, I would rank him higher than CD.
Anyways,
and that's understandable.
All right, here's my take on Ceedee Lamb right now. Don't get me wrong, I definitely feel like he's definitely a contender for top 5. But
yeah, he's like a fringe top 5 for me.
Yeah, it's just hard to rank him right now because there's like so many, like there's like the 4 to like the 7, they're so tight. Like at any point, it's like one's getting better over the other one. Like Amon-Ra was over like Ceedee Lamb for a while, but now the thing with the Cowboys is that like, it seems like at the beginning of the season they were really heavily utilizing like their run game. Like Pollard was like popping off. Now Pollard is non-existent and they're going straight passing. And so Ceedee Lamb's stock has been like rising exponentially. It's weird though because I feel like a lot of people have him like Ceedee Lamb as the number 1 receiver right now.
Yeah. No, I don't. Even with I
don't see that, but I feel like a lot of people, maybe it's just Cowboys fans, but I've seen it where like a lot of people are saying that he's like number 1 receiver, and I'm like, no.
Honestly, that could just be your recency bias.
It could be.
Yeah, because he's had a big game. He's had
like 4 big games in a row.
Yeah. He's your Paulo. He's my dog. Come here, buddy.
It's just.
Anyways. Anyhow.
All right, I mess with it.
Ceedee Lamb's teammate, however, the brother of Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah.
Right. He said some things on the Instagram. I don't know if you saw. Was it Instagram? Was it Twitter?
It was stuff. One of them. One of the big social media apps. It was something. Would you mind? I can.
Yeah, I think it was Instagram. If you want to look it up, you can. But I think it was Instagram. But he said some words referring to his brother and Josh Allen, which was kind of crazy. It was something along the lines of like
something like get free Diggs or something like
that. Like free him, yeah, free my brother, basically.
Right. Let it just be known. The Josh Allen slander, right? People saying Josh Allen is garbage. Genuinely, they do not know ball. Yes, Josh Allen makes mistakes, right? But you can tell me he would not walk into so many teams and make them better. I do
100%. I think Josh Allen is too inconsistent.
There we go. That's the thing. Inconsistency is, and
he's good, but he's way too inconsistent. I feel like
sometimes it's also he needs to make big plays because his defense might let him down a little bit.
here's the thing. I think he feels like he needs to make big plays, but he needs to. I think this is gonna sound really weird, but I think he has a hero complex in the way of like he. If you notice, whenever you watch them, they'll have like a 3rd and 4, and he'll have a check down for 5 yards, but instead he chucks it deep to try and get his guy in the end zone and get that touchdown right away. Instead of just taking that check down, get the 5 yards, and just keep the drive alive, right? And then he'll either throw an interception or it'll be incomplete, and now it's 4th down, they have to punt the ball, right? I think he needs to be a lot smarter. I think that's a big part of his problem.
I think
my thing is that like I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like he's like that, but I feel like he's mainly like that when he thinks he's playing against weaker teams.
Yes, I think against stronger teams, he plays much better. Like the Dolphins,
exactly. Like when
the game against the Dolphins, I think that was one of the best games I've seen him play.
Exactly, but like if you look at the way he played against the Jets, like and in his head he was probably like, "Oh, I'm playing against the Jets," and threw 3 interceptions. You know what I mean? All to the same guy. So it's like
to the defense.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Bobby,
no, wait, hold on. I just want. I literally just looked down because I got sent an offer in fantasy. I sent Mike a trade offer earlier for Derrick Henry, right? And it wasn't like the best trade, but I'm expecting like a counter, like we could start negotiations, right? He sends me back. He sends me back this. I don't know if you can see. Can you see this,
bro?
Gus Bus.
Gus Edwards for Alvin Kamara.
Gus Bus. Bobby, I beg you to do that, bro. That'd be so funny.
Bobby, you should accept it, and then when it's pending, just like cancel it.
No, I will not. Anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. That was hilarious.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I think for Trayvon Diggs to go out and say Josh Allen's the problem is kind of ironic, considering Diggs has been, I think, top 10 wide receivers the last few seasons. Let it be known, Stephon Diggs has had his best career seasons when playing with Josh Allen. It's a mutual thing. They make each other better. So for him to say Josh Allen's the problem, I feel like it's harsh because Stephon Diggs needs Josh Allen. Josh Allen needs Stephon Diggs, and yes, Stephon Diggs could go somewhere else, right? But it's not going to have the same. It's not going to have the same chemistry or like the oomph at Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs have. Because like I don't know, at this point it's like I think it's just like I don't know, their connection is just too good for me. So yes, I could see Stephon Diggs leaving, but I don't think it would be on. I don't think it's going to be on like bad terms. It's going to be on, like a trade when his contract's up.
Maybe for a round one pick.
Well, did you see what Stephon Diggs on his story now?
No, what did he say?
Stephon Diggs said something. He said I told bro to give me more passes, and he said go put on a Broncos jersey.
I believe that was fake.
He said that?
Dude, I mean, no, I saw that that was said, but I don't know if he actually posted that, but I saw that, and I think it is like real. Like I think.
Oh, a trade's not pending. Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh, shoot.
Is it mine?
What do you mean? Is it yours?
St. Brown and Addison.
Tried to make a trade. Let's go.
For Aaron Jones.
Bro, he just told me he wasn't going to trade St. Brown.
Hey, Bobby. What running backs are you going to use this week?
Well, here's the thing. Bijan Robinson is on bye, so I was going to use him anyways.
Joey, your butt is in the camera, bro.
Aaron Jones I was going to use, but I have Aikens, so I'm going to use Aikens.
Good trades now.
Yeah, so I traded, basically the trade that just happened was I traded Aaron Jones, Brandon Ayuk, and Bijan for Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jordan Addison. So, Bijan just had a big game, so I thought it was a good place to sell him.
I got food at the door real quick.
Okay. I thought Bijan was a good place to sell him because he had a big game, and I don't trust Arthur Smith at all. I don't see his production really getting super high. I think he has a low ceiling. High floor, but low ceiling just because I love Bijan. I think he's a great player, but fantasy-wise, I don't like it. Brandon Ayuk hasn't had, like, one big game, really. Like, he's been a fringe, like, wide receiver one player for me. He had, like, 2 good games, week 1 and week 4. And then, like, recently he's just been getting, like, 15 points, which is okay, right? But I would rather have a player like Amon-Ra St. Brown. And Aaron Jones, just his injury struggles, I can't count on him realistically. And he also has a tough schedule coming up. Besides week 14 against the Giants, his schedule is the Chargers, the Lions, the Chiefs, then against the Giants, then Tampa Bay, and then he does play Carolina, but then he has Minnesota the next week. So, and that's week 17, the end of the fantasy season. So I can't trust him on those weeks as well since he's being like injured the entire year. And then, and then I got Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jordan Addison. So I'm happy with that.
I have some beef with this league, bro. I swear, some of the trades I'm not saying this trade specifically is bad. It's not bad. Some of the trades
I think it's pretty fair.
Some of the trades I see are just so dumb, yet they go through, right? I send a trade that's actually, I believe, pretty decent, you know? You've seen some of my trades, Bobby. They're not bad. I do stuff that I think is even. I get shut down instantly. Then I get sent back, what was it? I gotta see who the trade was for McCaffrey. That one trade that I got, that was the pin of shame, as we call it. How do I get to
the pin of shame? The
pin of shame in our league, just because the trade that was given. This was a genuine trade I got, right? Christian McCaffrey, the number 1 running back, top 5 fantasy player every single season, for Calvin Ridley, someone who is so inconsistent. Got Walker from Seattle. You know, he's doing pretty well this season. And Sky Moore as a part of a trade for Christian McCaffrey is just crazy. There's some sort of thing. There's some conspiracy. I swear. People are like, we're just gonna send him the most doo-doo trades and hope he accepts. But if he says this trades, we're gonna say no. Just like, I don't know. Like, look into this. Someone look into this. I'm telling you, conspiracy.
I want to trade for Bijan.
Yeah, I know, JD. You try to get Devontae Adams for Bijan, which isn't like crazy, but like, I don't know.
I know, Buddy's not talking.
But we get a 3-way, man. Wait, where's Bijan at?
I just traded him.
I know.
Okay, anyways, moving on from like fantasy world, let's try and kind of get the ball rolling here.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mac Jones and the Patriots, they're having a little bit of troubles, if I do say so myself. There was a report that came out earlier today, that said that most of the Patriots locker room has given up on Mac Jones.
I think
that was just a report. It may not be true. Obviously, these things just kind of float around. Rumors float around the NFL a lot, but it seemed to be from a pretty reliable source. So that's pretty crazy to me. And the Patriots haven't really decided what they're going to do at quarterback yet. They haven't announced what they're going to do at quarterback yet. They also just benched Mac Jones last week in the 4th quarter against the Colts. So what do you guys think the Patriots might do at quarterback moving forward? And what do you think the future holds for Mac Jones moving forward? There's kind of 2 questions there for you.
So first off, I'm taking this real quick. Let me just...
Go ahead.
So,
first off,
JJ, I swear to God. Yeah. First off, I don't know. I think Mac Jones, some of the hate he gets, it's some of it, yes, he makes dumb choices. I think when you were talking about hero ball, Bobby, Mac Jones tries to play hero ball way too much. Yep. And that's the issue. But it's not on him because so much expectations on the Pats, right? Brady left. It was like, oh, Mac Jones is going to be the next guy. He's going to be the second coming. Not the second coming. He's going to be the replacement.
And he was a Pro Bowler his rookie year,
Yeah, exactly. He has so much expectations because of the team he's on, the history, that yes, it's on. He makes mistakes, but it's not completely on him. Those expectations do mean a lot. They can impact a player a lot, and I also think it's kind of goes to show. There's that debate of did Belichick really one of the best coaches of all time, or did Brady make Belichick? I don't want to say relevant, but make him as notable as he is. And I'm thinking, it's like people are like, oh, Belichick is going to turn Mac Jones into the next guy. But look at it, he's not.
Belichick is a defensive coach, though.
He's not.
I will say.
Exactly. That's it. He's not working out. It's not turning out the way that people thought it was. And now they're like saying, oh, Mac Jones is the problem. I think maybe Belichick needs to try to move on. The end of that era might be upon us. Might be upon the Patriots. Maybe it's time for him to go on to something new. Get a new coach, new play types. They're playing. I saw something. They're playing an old form of football that doesn't work for the times that are now.
I agree, and I think it's hot take. Hot take. Now, I don't agree fully. Tom Brady made Bill Belichick. Now, I don't fully agree, but that's been thrown around a little bit. I've heard in the outskirts. You know what I'm saying? It's been thrown around a little bit. And I can almost see it until you start looking at the games that the Patriots had won and how good they were doing with Tom Brady, right? The reason they won those games was, yes, Tom Brady was amazing, but was their defense. They had a stout defense, and it's because Bill Belichick is a defensive mastermind, right? So now that Bill Belichick can't rely on a guy like Tom Brady on offense, he may have a great defense, which the Patriots don't have the best defense right now. But no matter how good your defense is, if you don't have that quarterback, it's gonna be hard to run an offense, right?
Yeah.
And even if you have a good defense with a bad offense, that defense is gonna be on the field the whole time, and they're gonna get tired quickly. And fatigue is a real thing in the NFL, especially week to week.
100%.
So I think it's tough for Bill Belichick right now to really get a winning formula when you don't have a franchise QB, and I don't think Mac Jones is that guy. I think if they could find another franchise QB, a decent QB, maybe even if it's just like not great, but just like a guy like Kirk Cousins, you know, just like a pretty decent QB, right? I think the Patriots can finally get something going again because Bill Belichick knows how to create a good defense. Right?
I think
they need a new offensive coordinator as well. I think Bill Belichick needs to hire somebody who's an offensive mastermind and can really build that offense to his liking, right?
Yeah.
Kind of Bill Belichick needs to kind of give the reins to somebody for offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would be a good step in the right direction for the Patriots.
I'm expecting JJ to just say something about like Patriots wash sauce better or something. That's what I'm generally.
No, but I will say that like honestly, I can't really talk about the Mac Jones situation and getting a franchise QB because honestly, the Jets are also like in shambles, pretty much over the same exact thing.
I mean, you tried to get Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, we tried to get Aaron Rod, and then we really did think that Zach Wilson had the potential. Both failed miserably, but first drive of the game, and 10 games in, you know. But hey, it's just the way things go. And honestly, in my opinion, I never really thought Mac Jones was that guy. Like I remember like last season and stuff like that. There was a lot of Patriots fans that I knew that like really liked him, and praised him and stuff like that. But like overall, like. But at the same time, like I want to put the blame on Mac Jones, but at the same time, it's also like I don't know. I feel like they also don't really have a receiver core.
They don't.
Like Juju, like honestly, like Juju was only really good because of Patrick Mahomes. Like it's hard to be bad when you have Patrick Mahomes.
Not even there. He wasn't.
And he's not even that good, to be honest. Juju,
no.
Yeah, he really wasn't good there. But like he was better.
Overrated.
On baby.
Mm-hmm. Bros.
Yeah, I do. That's what I'm saying. I think Bill Belichick needs to really get a good offensive coordinator that he can rely on and that can build the offense to his liking and get some pieces. Because not only is it a little unfair for Mac Jones, it's unfair for the entire team because that offense has no weapons. They don't have anybody. They have Ramondre Stevenson, who's good.
Yeah, they only have the running back part right now, and then potentially
and Ezekiel Elliott as a backup running back is good. I would like him there. But they have no quarterback. They have no receivers.
But I don't want to say they don't have no quarterback yet, because at the same time, like without any receivers to like do the work, you know, it's like it's hard to say you have no quarterback, you know.
Yeah, but not everything's on the receivers either. Like Mac Jones doesn't get them in the right spots. Mac Jones doesn't make the right reads. You know that's the quarterback. That's all quarterback. Now, if the receivers aren't getting open, then that's different. But it's not like that every time. He doesn't have the best receivers. But I mean. It's just he's not making the right reads either. You know, it's a mix of two bads, just make it worse. You know what I mean?
That's how I feel. That's how I feel about the Panthers, bro. People are like Bryce Young. You should have taken CJ Stroud. Bryce Young is not the problem. He's making mistakes, but he's not the problem.
I don't think so either.
He has
honestly, I think Bryce Young played amazing last week.
He has a horrible O-line that still
and an aging Adam Thielen.
Aging Adam Thielen as his number one wide receiver. Even then, no other wide receiver gets any sort of separation. They just went back to the head coach as the calling the plays on offense, which is just like.
So hopefully that can change things.
It's just there's so many parts wrong. It's gonna take a few seasons for that to happen, and it's just like that's why I'm like so many times you can't you can't be on a player for how a team performs because there's more parts to it. You know, yes, Mac Jones is a big part as to why stuff's going bad, but he's not the only thing going wrong. There's so many other parts.
I think what would have been smart for the Panthers, instead of trading DJ Moore for the first round pick, trade Brian Burns.
That's fair.
Because they both had their issues, right, on the team and whatnot. But as a team, you're trading for the number 1 overall pick to draft a quarterback. Yes, you're going to get Adam Thielen. Eventually, at that point, I'm sure they knew that they wanted to get Adam Thielen, right?
Yes.
Now imagine trading Brian Burns. Yes, you're losing a big defensive piece, but he's probably not going to stay with you anyways. Right? He's got an expiring contract. Is it? I think next year.
It's crazy because
they franchise tagged him.
He wants big money,
right?
He wants big money,
and he wants huge money.
He's not been playing to the level of like top
that he can.
Miles Garrett.
He's shown what he can do, and just recently this year he hasn't been that.
Exactly. So like for him to say, "I want $25 million a year," no, we'll give you like 20, maybe 22 max, right? Because that's the level that we're getting this season. And then he probably.
I think it would have been smarter for them to trade Brian Burns. Yes, you're losing a big defensive piece, but now you have 2 good weapons for your rookie quarterback. You have DJ Moore as wide receiver 1, and you see how Adam Thielen's honestly doing a good job as wide receiver 1 of the Panthers. Imagine him as the second option. That would be dangerous. Bryce Young, I think, could really thrive in that offense.
DJ Chark, I think, has been DJ Chark. One thing I want to see, Laviska Shenault, I want to see him used more.
I like Laviska Shenault.
I want to see him used more in the run game. Like how the 49ers use Debo, I want to see that as Laviska Shenault because
I think Laviska Shenault has potential.
And then we have
Jonathan Mingo. He's a rookie. He's not been the greatest. He's had some
Marshall.
like drop troubles.
Did they trade?
But, I think Mingo has an opportunity there.
There's something about Terrence Marshall that like he was there. I don't know if did he get traded? Something about that. It was something with there, and he's just like, oh.
I think he was on like the practice squad or something.
I don't know. There was something when he got picked up. Terrence Marshall though, he had his chance. But like, I don't know. Let's just moving on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, all good. And a big game that happened this weekend, or last weekend, was 49ers destroying the Jags. Came back in a big way from a 3-game losing streak. Yeah. They came back from a 3-game losing streak. They came back from their bye and took a team who's been playing amazing recently and really climbing up to be a playoff contender this year in the Jags. They destroyed them. They absolutely destroyed them.
Absolutely
spanked them. Yeah, McCaffrey sucks, bro.
Oh, honestly, bro. Didn't score his 19th touchdown in a row. Honestly, he's washed.
Yeah, bro. Like,
did you see how hard they tried, though? Like 4 plays in a row, they just gave it to him. Like literally, like they gave him a pass, they gave him a run, 2 runs.
I think
a catching opportunity.
Because like even in the press conference, he goes, "I'm sorry, I let you guys." No, it was the comment section on like the NFL post or something. Post. He was like, "I'm sorry, I let you guys down."
I don't know, bro. I saw, bro. I don't know. I was watching the game and stuff like that, and as a person who had Etienne and Ingram, it was honestly kind of sad. Like I was like, dang, bro. Dang, I was mad, bro, because like Etienne, man, I expected more from him, bro.
Yeah, I remember there was a bet that was made by Reese, actually. He made a bet that Etienne was going to get under 63.5 rushing yards.
Yes.
And JJ was like, what are you talking about? Etienne is that offense, bro. He's him. He's about to get way more than that. And that didn't work out so good for you, did it, JJ?
No, but at the same time, I would have lost my bet anyway.
Fair enough. But still,
I thought it was wild, bro. I bet for the under on Donovan Peoples-Jones getting a touchdown, and he didn't play. Right?
Yeah, that pick gets voided, though.
No, it didn't. I just lost $5. It didn't get voided, and it didn't count.
Unfortunate, bro.
I was like, bro. Like,
it's because he wasn't injured. Voids happen when they get injured.
He just didn't play.
No. But I feel like if I can place the bet and he doesn't play,
it should count.
It should count. Like,
but did he suit up? Like, did he suit up for the game and just didn't play, or like?
All it said was did not play.
I don't know.
And I'm like, bro.
Then I don't know. Yeah, I think if he suited up for the game, but like he just didn't play, then it'll still count. But like if he doesn't suit up, like if he's not part of like the 53 that goes, then
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then,
My
yeah,
thing
then-
is that if the bet's there, and if he didn't play, don't put that against me because then I just lose $5.
yeah,
And some people
for
could
sure.
put even more money. Like if I would have put, some people
Yeah.
might have put $20 on that.
Dude, people put like a few hundred.
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think anyone's gonna put $20 on Donovan Peoples-Jones to not get a touchdown.
That's true.
That's fair.
Good, but-
Speaking of gambling bets, JJ, how about we move on to your gamble of the week? Let's do some Thursday night football bets. Come on.
I made one.
What are we thinking? Let's
Alright,
go.
okay.
Let's see what we got. I have $5 in my wallet right now. I'm about to.
All right. So
Hop on
Sleeper
that
actually
train.
had like
Let's
a
go.
little thing going on for Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
He
I saw that. I was gonna do that one.
18.5 over, and I put the over.
Okay. 218 and a half passing yards, everybody.
Now, all right. So some of these may be a little questionable, but I like it. Okay, and that's what matters. Okay, and there's
Okay.
only one of them that I think you guys may disagree on, but all the other ones I think you guys will agree on. So we got Joe Burrow on the over for 218. Right.
Okay. Yep.
Now I have Odell for the over.
Ooh, on what?
Over on what?
26 and a half
Ooh.
reception yards.
I could see that.
Wait, that's rushing and reception.
Well, I just put reception.
Odell's not gonna rush.
It's down to 25 and a half now.
Oh, it is? I'm getting scammed!
But it's because when you put the bet.
Yeah, I know. But, and then honestly, I think Joe Mixon's going to get a touchdown. So I have him on the over. He got 3 touchdowns in a row, one against San Francisco, Buffalo, and Houston. So, like, I could see him getting a touchdown tonight. Or not tonight, but tomorrow night.
Yeah. Rushing or anytime?
Anytime touchdown.
Okay, cool. What else?
And then, oh, by the way, the payout for this one, I put $5 for $2.96. So it's not like 100 times, by the way. All right.
That's fine.
So-
That's fine.
And then,
Hey,
because it's
I'm
only
good
Thursday
with
night,
$300.
so-
I am okay with $300.
That right there.
No.
That's their secret Santa funds.
Right, it's amazing, right there. Let's go.
Also, I put Tyler Boyd on the under for anytime touchdown. I don't think Boyd's going to get a touchdown tonight.
No.
Like, I don't know. He didn't score against
Yeah.
Buffalo or Houston. And, I mean, he scored against... he's just been inconsistent with it. If he gets one, I wouldn't be surprised. But if he doesn't, and I'm going to say that he doesn't, Simple.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is one of them that could also go either way. But when you're betting on one game, you have to take the gamble on some, And that's Mark Andrews getting over 4.5 receptions.
Okay.
All right?
Oh,
And now-
wait, that's not there anymore.
Is it really not?
Yeah.
What is
It's
it?
okay. What else you got?
Okay. Well, I have... Now, this is the one that I can see you guys disagreeing on. And this is one of the most split bets this week. Right now, at almost exactly 50-50 with the over and under. And I base this strictly off statistics on the previous games that he played. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I have Lamar Jackson passing or going for under on 1.5 passing touchdowns.
That's
Really?
tricky.
Yeah.
That's tricky.
The last few games, bro, like he only got 1 against Cleveland, 0 against Seattle, and 1 against Arizona.
They've been
And
turning
so,
to the run off.
They've been good, but they've really been utilizing that run game.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
That's why Bobby should have traded Gus Edwards for Kamara, honestly.
yeah, bro,
No.
baby.
No, I shouldn't have. But knowing me, Gus Edwards this week would get more than Kamara.
I mean, considering
Yeah.
Kamara's on bye, he's definitely gonna get more, Robbie.
Okay. Well, I didn't think about that, but you know what I mean.
All right.
But yeah,
Now-
today, because Mark Andrews, we couldn't do the bet on Mark Andrews. What should we replace that with?
Yeah, we'll get to that after the last 2 people. All right.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So I have Trent Irwin going for under 0.5 touchdowns.
Who?
I think he's Trenton Irwin. I think that's like the wide receiver.
Yeah.
The backup wide receiver 3 for the Bengals.
Oh,
Yeah.
The fact that you can bet him to not get a touchdown is pretty funny. 'Cause,
It
like,
is kind of funny. But if he got a touchdown, it's like 3 times. But like since he's not, it's only 1.15. But I was like, all right. But I mean, he got a touchdown the last game. But wasn't that game like, what was the score? Like 30, 33 or
It
something?
was a shootout.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was a high scoring game. So like that doesn't surprise me. And then I have Jamar Chase getting a touchdown.
Really, that's risky.
You think so?
Just because touchdowns in general are risky to bet for.
Yeah, I don't know. But I only have two two of them, and honestly, it's Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, like the two most likely people to get touchdowns on
That's
that team
fair.
right now. So, and I didn't want to bet anybody on the Ravens only because like
You never
I don't know I don't know who they're going to utilize. I just said under for Lamar.
Because
So-
here's the thing, right? Because especially even with the run game, right? You have Gus Edwards, obviously, but then you have the rookie, the undrafted rookie, Keaton Mitchell, who had what, like five.
He's had 2 touchdowns in a row.
5 snaps last week, and he went for like 100 something yards, and then however many, like a touchdown. So like you never know. You never know what you're gonna get with the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Bobby, if I were you, I would do something with Zay Flowers.
So I could do the under and over for his 4.5 receptions, or the under and over for 52.5 receiving yards.
I could honestly see him getting more than 52 yards.
See, the thing is that like when he gets over 52 yards, he really goes over for like 73, 75. But when he goes under, he really goes under for like 19 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying that you should, because like if he has a good game, he's really gonna hit you those points. But if he doesn't, then he could also really hit you those points. You know, so that's why I'm saying like you could bet on him. It's just 50-50. It's all on you. That's why I'm not gonna like put my personal input here.
Nah, but this is your bet, man. You're making this bet for me.
This is on you, JJ.
Am I doing the under or over, or do I do receptions?
Honestly, it's gonna be a good game. Put him for the over and 52.5 reception yards.
52. Yep. I think this is another shootout. Honestly.
All right, so I got $5 for a potential payout of 264.
Gus Bus.
All right, submit entry.
All right, Bobby, we're gonna be $300.
Let's go! I did it.
Honestly,
let's go, Bobby.
If Gus Edwards gets all the touchdowns, to where like that trade with Kamara and Gus Edwards would have been really good for Bobby.
Yeah,
that would have been really fun. That would be funny. That would honestly be like the cherry on top of the banana split. That would just be so fun.
And I just want you to know that you have Joe Mixon and Jamar Chase getting a touchdown.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the game's going to be about like 21-10. Bengals win.
Really?
Yeah. Honestly, I think the Ravens are doing good, but I could see them flopping this game.
They flopped last game, considering.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
All right.
Where to next, Bobby? Where to next?
Where to next, bro? Honestly, if we want to, we can hit up the game.
Oh, no, wait.
Let's go. Hit up the game.
Wait, do we want to do we have what? The top 10 lists? And then do we want to talk about disaster draft?
Disaster draft? I mean, it's kind of a cool concept. I mean, if you want to explain it, Joe, go ahead.
It's not a cool concept. That's terrifying.
Okay, yeah. But like it's just cool that they have it in place. Like it's really interesting.
Okay, disaster draft. Sorry, I didn't take your under. We can skip the top 10 list, if we need to come back to it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So disaster draft. This is a so disaster draft. This is a contingency plan that the NFL put in place in the league to rebuild a team's roster if many players are disabled or killed. So that is just off the rip. You kind of know it's not something good. This is not going to be something that you want to happen. So it's one for near disaster and disaster. Near disaster is if 15 or fewer players on a team being disabled. Disaster is 15 or more. And what it is pretty much for a near disaster, teams would get priority rights on all waivers for the end of the season. If a quarterback is among the players lost, team would draft up to 2 quarterbacks from all NFL teams with 3 available. So, like in the case of the Browns, you could pick a quarterback from the Browns because they have 3 of them. Each team would then be able to protect 2 quarterbacks from being drafted. So, like, let's say what were the Browns? They would protect Deshaun Watson, and they would protect one of their other 2. They could only take the other one. And then the drafted quarterback would return to their original teams the following season, which is kind of like alone in soccer, right? So they play for that season, but then they come back at the end of the season. They go after that. In the event of a disaster, the commissioner would first determine whether to cancel the team's remaining season. If not, if it is canceled, they get the first pick in the draft to fully sort of rebuild, to sort of heal up for that. And then each team could protect 32 players from being drafted. The team could select all from the other available players. So, like, 32 players on each team. They could just pick who they want from different teams to pick, make the team. And if not canceled, near disaster. I just think that this concept is, it's interesting, right? And it is genuinely one of the most terrifying sort of things to even think about, right? Because imagine you're on a sports team, something goes horribly wrong, like God forbid, like what was the Brazilian soccer team? The Brazilian soccer team that happened to.
Yeah. I didn't know if you knew about that. Yeah, I was going to mention that. Yeah, almost the whole team. Just
it's gonna be like that happens. It's good to see they have something in play. Let's hope as fans it never happens. That's all we can do. We can hope it never happens.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
Who invited this kid?
Leave.
Nah,
the door. Actually, my door's right there.
My door's over there. Leave.
I was gonna say, bro, like if it happened, bro, like I would be like, oh, what's gonna happen now?
But
like,
we don't.
You know what I mean?
We don't want it to happen.
Here's the thing. I don't want it to ever happen. But if it did, like, it would be crazy to see, like, just like what would the commissioner do? Would their season be over? Like, would they draft from like the other teams? And like, if so, like, not only does it, I mean, it screws them over, obviously, but like, it screws everybody over. Like, they're taking like, because you have to think, NFL teams have 53 players, and yes, they could pick the top 32 that they want.
That's 21 players.
But there's other players like on there that are like valuable pieces. Like, they're gonna lose some valuable pieces.
Yeah.
Not on my watch, bro.
So let's just hope.
Okay.
Let's hope.
Let's hope it never happens.
Never happens.
Mm-hmm.
It would be.
Yeah, there was something like that.
Interesting.
Like a Brazilian soccer team.
If it did, we don't want it to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that's crazy that they have that in place. Like, I think I heard that like once before. Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
Yes. Sorry.
Let's do our top 10 list though. Let's do that.
Okay,
We're gonna have a top 10 list of the NFL teams.
Not even that. For this right here, right? I actually have an Instagram post here from a page. Let me find it real quick. I have it here,
Bobby.
And it has top 10 positions, top 10 players by position going into week 11. This is offense, so we can do offense, defense, both if you want. We can just do offense today, defense another time. What do you guys want to do?
Let's do offense today.
Offense. Okay, so we're gonna start out. Let's start out at running back. No, tight ends. Obviously, tight ends, one of the biggest positions where there's a gap. Number one, obviously, Travis Kelce. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yep, I agree.
2 is George Kittle. Sure. Hawkinson is at 3. Mark Andrews is at 4. Laporta's at 5. Kincaid's at 6. A surprising one for me, Trey McBride is at 7. I think in the last few weeks, this is based off recency.
Is this fantasy rankings?
No. This is.
Hey, where's Kincaid at?
Kincaid is at 6. You were
mistake today.
Oh, my fault.
So this is just recency, performance recency wise.
Okay, so like real life.
Yes, real life. Okay. You have Evan Ingram at 8, Cole Kmet at 9, and Jake Ferguson at 10. So I think it's tough because like. Because it's just tough because tight end is the position where there's so inconsistency. So like,
the gap is, it's crazy.
You never know. All right. So that's
yeah,
top 10.
I think top 4 is like the right, but like the interchangeable.
The order could change.
Right. Yeah. But like those are like the top 4 guys. But I think you switch the order around and still be right.
Wait. Okay. So what was that? Sorry, I missed that last part.
Okay. So McBride's at 7, Ingram's at 8, Kmet's at 9. Ferguson at 10. And we were just saying
no Conklin?
No Conklin. You think Conklin deserves to be on deserves to be on like the corners. Maybe the safeties.
Coming up.
All right, but now we're gonna move over to running backs. One, I don't think we have any debate.
There's no debate.
It's CMC. Number 2 is Austin Eckler. 3 is Kenneth Walker. 4 is Etienne. 5 is Saquon. 6 is Bijan. 7 is Demont. 8 is Brees. 9 is DeAndre Swift. And 10 is Derrick Henry.
Where's Alvin Kamara?
Yeah, where's Alvin Kamara? I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I genuinely, I think
honestly, I don't agree with that list at
I think
all,
this list.
I don't agree with that either.
I wouldn't put Kenneth Walker that high.
I don't think Kenneth Walker can be that high, but I would put Kenneth Walker over Kamara, personally. I think this.
No.
I think
this. Zach Charbonnet is out snapping Kenneth Walker.
I think this list it isn't fantastic, but it's not the most horrendous list I've ever seen.
I would put Brees a little higher, maybe like 6, 7.
No, I think Brees is
Hold
perfectly
on.
fine.
Read that out one again, because here's the thing. Even if you think Kenneth Walker has more ability than Alvin Kamara, I think for his team, Alvin Kamara is much more important than
Yeah,
Kenneth Walker.
and plus, if you're looking at the recent, which is what it was.
Now, hear me out.
Kamara's been way better.
Wait, this could be based off the fact Kamara is not playing this week. That could be the thing.
Oh, so it's week 11 ranking.
It's top 10 going into week 11. So it could be.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
He's not
yes.
there.
Okay, in that case, I would agree. Yes.
In this case, we can have this debate another time. But in this case, let's say this is Alvin Kamara is on bye. We're not counting him.
Okay.
And then wide receivers. Sorry, I mean running backs. Honestly, it's not horrendous. Even with obviously, I think Derrick Henry would drop. Kamara would come in.
Just go over it one more time. We have number 1 CMC.
CMC, Eckler, Walker, Etienne, Barkley, Bijan, Monty, Hall, Swift, Henry. I think in this case, obviously,
Derrick, 5 to 10, I think is good.
I think Derrick Henry would drop out. Kamara would come in. It would shift down. Like, I think Kenneth Walker probably would go lower. Etienne would still go higher. I would slot Kamara in at 5-6. Personally,
I would put Etienne above Walker.
I'd put 5-6 is. Like,
I think I would put like Eckler like 4.
I'm not gonna. I don't think Kamara's still. I don't think Kamara's top 3 running backs. I think there are running backs currently that are doing better. So I wouldn't.
I think Kamara's top 5 though.
I think Kamara is between.
I think he's like 5.
Between the realm of 5 and 7 for me. Between that realm, only because, like there are. I think there are people running backs who do more, who mean more. That's just me.
I'm a Kamara lover, man. I'm gonna put like number 1, like we have CMC. Number 2, like I honestly I'm putting Kamara over Eckler because I think they have like the same type of role as like receiving back, but I think Kamara's just better.
That's fair.
I'm taking Kamara over Walker, taking Kamara over Etienne, but I'm putting Etienne right behind Kamara. So wherever Kamara is, Etienne is right behind him for me.
Fair.
But if you put Etienne above Kamara, I'm not like mad at it, like right now, right this second. Because they're close for me. So I think Kamara's going in my top 5. I think top 4 maybe.
Here's my take on the list. All right, don't get me wrong. Okay, no, Bobby, I do like that take though. Like, except I would put Etienne above simply because like this season specifically, I feel like the Saints have like they've had more in terms of like their receiving core, like with Olave and stuff. They've been like loving Olave. Actually, didn't that one guy just get arrested? The wide receiver too.
Michael Thomas. He's also hurt.
Yeah, so that also like adds more value to Kamara there. But but like with Etienne, I feel like they haven't used Calvin Ridley like at all.
Yeah, but they've used Christian Kirk plenty.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like he's just been inconsistent week in, week out. You know what I mean? It's like some weeks he drops like 19, the next week he drops like 6.
I mean, I don't know. I think that's more due to Trevor Lawrence, honestly.
No, definitely. But Etienne's been like the only player that's been like incredibly consistent on that team.
Okay, yeah.
So you know what I mean. That's the only reason I'd put.
Yeah, but I like the offense that Etienne is on is better than Kamara's offense, and he's putting up similar numbers.
Yeah,
so I would give Kamara the edge there.
Yeah, because
he's on a worse offense and he's doing just as well.
See, the only reason, but I don't think the Saints' offense is bad though.
I mean, Derek Carr hasn't really been great.
Yeah, that's
Olave
true.
Olave really hasn't been that good either. Like, not that he's been bad, but because of the offense that he's in, he's not performing either. And Michael Thomas has not been slant boy.
It's tough because this sort of debate, right? By running backs, it's almost as if like, let's say like you're like it's good as someone's like, oh, we're having a debate on the best animes of all best animes ever. You're gonna have a bunch of people. You're gonna have some people like Naruto's the best, and you're gonna have some people like, oh, Demon Slayer is the best anime out there. So like you never know. It's gonna be hard to argue.
Dragon Ball, you know.
All right, but here's my take. I want to give you guys my top 10 right now.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna try and keep it unbiased. You know, obviously, I think I'm gonna put Brees a little higher.
We got Brees, Sauce.
So I'm gonna put Brees number 1, and then after that we're gonna put Dalvin Cook. Okay. So here's my take. Obviously, Christian
No.
McCaffrey number one. I feel like there's no debate in that,
No.
and there never
there
will
can't
be a
be.
debate this season.
It never will
Like
be.
even if McCaffrey gets like injured for whatever reason, I'm still taking him number one. Like what he's done this season, remarkable, right? Got McCaffrey. Then next, I'm gonna put Eckler. I really like Eckler. Like since I've gotten into football,
he's
I've
good
loved
for sure,
Eckler. He's but the reason that I feel like I would take Eckler over Kamara is because the Chargers is one of those teams. Every single game is a shootout, and therefore Eckler every single game is going to put up points because they just love Eckler. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the thing about the Chargers. So
Honestly,
every
I'm
single
not
game,
mad about Eckler being high. I think Eckler is also like top 4 for sure.
yeah. Okay, so we agree. Number
Yeah, we agree
three, I'm trying to think. Honestly, number 3, I would probably put as of like the last few games. Probably Kamara. If we're rating off the last few games, whole season wise, I'd put Etienne. But last few games, I'd give it to Kamara, and then after that, Etienne.
Yeah.
Then I'm putting. Then
I can agree with that. That's
Yeah.
a good top 4 right there.
Yeah, and then am I my 5 now?
Yep, 5.
Okay, so we had all right. So number 5. Let's think here now. I'm trying to think of like all like the running backs. You know what I mean?
Do you want me to list a few running backs for you?
Yeah. I mean, I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna put. I'm trying to think because I have a few in mind, but I'm trying to think.
Okay, so there is Kenneth Walker, Bijan
No.
Robinson, DeAndre Swift, Derrick Henry.
Okay, there. I got my 5. I put Bijan at 5. Then I'm gonna put Saquon at 6.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna put Brees at 6, and then Saquon at 7.
Okay.
Honestly, I like Brees more than Saquon.
Okay.
The only thing about the two teams is that, in my opinion, the Giants, they don't have a good O line, but I think their O line's better than the Jets O line. But I do think Brees is better. He's younger. He's not as fragile. Not going to get injured. You know, I mean, he might. He got injured last season, but I see it as less likely. You know what I mean? Number 8, give me Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Inconsistent, but like when he has a good game, his good games are up there.
Yeah, I like Derrick Henry at 8 rather than 10. Anyways, I'd
Yeah,
rather.
and then number 9, I'm putting Kenneth Walker 9. I feel like he went on a huge drought. Like he put up big numbers and huge drought. The last game he did good, but like it's like, well, honestly, another huge drought could happen. Number 10, give me. Ooh.
Honestly, for me, I'm
DeAndre
putting Josh
Swift.
Jacobs 10.
That's a good take, actually.
Did you have DeAndre Swift on there?
No, I'm not putting DeAndre Swift on there. Only because of tush push.
But even then, we've seen the fake tush push.
Yeah, but
That
because of tush
exists
push, his touchdowns, like he just doesn't get as much touchdowns. Like if the Eagles didn't utilize the tush push as much, I'd put him like 9 or 10. Yeah, definitely. But because of it, I'd put him like 12 or
DeAndre
13.
Swift is more of a product of a good offensive line than
Yeah,
his great running.
yeah. So, but that's my personal list. I don't think it's a bad list.
No,
I don't think.
not
Wait,
bad.
who'd you put 10? Who'd you put 10?
Oh wait, I just said it.
Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. Yeah, I agreed.
Josh Jacobs.
Jacobs,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. I like Josh Jacobs there. I think Josh Jacobs, he isn't like top like 5 or top 7 even.
Yeah.
But I think you could slot him in like 8 or like 9 or 10.
Yeah, I do think that if you put him on a team with a better O line, you put him on a team with a better O line, he could break like top 5. To be honest, because he is a really good high caliber RB. Like he's performing on a team that like low key sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
No Raheem Mostert,
Devon A-Chain,
Devon Aiken. No.
Aiken.
All right. For these next few real quick, we're gonna go a little faster because obviously we got some more stuff. JJ has a game.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go into a little about the USA soccer roster for the next thing.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm just gonna
Let's
go.
talk about QB and wide receivers.
Wide receivers, real quick. We got Tyreek Hill, number 1. AJ Brown, Ceedee, Keenan Allen, Amon-Ra, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, Cooper Kupp, Mike Evans, Devontae Adams.
No.
D Adams, get him out. D Adams, get out of that top 10. What are you?
Give me
Honestly,
Jacoby Myers.
I'm taking Cooper Kupp out of there, bro.
I think Cooper. If any two were to jump out, it would be Cooper Kupp. It would be Devontae Adams. Those two, I don't think.
Yeah, those two.
Hold on. Go a little bit slower. Go.
Okay.
Number 1, we have Tyreek Hill.
AJ Brown.
Yep. I agree.
Ceedee Lamb.
Yep.
Okay.
Keenan
Okay.
Allen.
Three's a
I
little.
could see the debate, but I would drop him down a little lower.
Keenan Allen.
Okay.
Amon-Ra.
I'm switching Amon-Ra. I'm putting Amon-Ra at 3 and then dropping the other 2
Yeah.
down.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Putting Allen at 5 and CD at 4, and I like that there.
Jamar Chase.
Honestly,
Yep.
I'm taking Jamar Chase over Keenan Allen.
Stephon Diggs. Don't disrespect. I genuinely Keenan Allen.
No, I like Keenan Allen, honestly.
I don't.
more than Jamar
I'm not.
Chase right
I'm
now.
not going to say he's underrated, but people do not rate him as highly as he should be. He is
Oh,
so good.
Definitely.
I agree. And
But
honestly,
I just think Jamar Chase is just a little better.
I fell victim to that, honestly. Beginning of the season, I thought Keenan Allen, he's getting older. I think he doesn't have it how he used to.
Yeah.
And I fell victim to the Keenan Allen
Yeah,
slander.
trying to
I
give me
won't lie.
Courtland
I won't
Sutton,
lie.
you bum.
Okay. There's context, pal.
No, even
Anyways,
then,
continue.
the difference between Keenan Allen and Courtland Sutton is much bigger from the difference from Josh Jacobs to Nick Chubb.
Yes, okay, I guess so.
Okay,
And obviously Nick
Stephon
Chubb's hurt now,
Diggs.
so.
Stephon Diggs is
At
7.
6? Is that 6?
7. No, Stephon
No,
Diggs
that's
at
7. Okay.
Cooper Kupp at 8, Mike Evans at 9, and Devontae Adams at 10. Genuinely, Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, take him out. I think we add
Take him
in.
out.
Hear me out.
Honestly,
we add
Garrett
in,
Wilson.
That's not a bad shout. That's not
Who?
a bad shout.
Who?
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett
Is not
Wilson.
a bad. It's not a bad
No,
shout.
No, okay, Bobby,
It's
Hear
not
my
a
debate,
bad
though.
shout. It's not a bad shout. It's not the greatest.
Here's
It's not
the thing.
horrible.
I like Garrett Wilson, but he's not top 10. Not right now, at least. And I understand that it's not all because of him, but it's partly in like the offense he's in. Zach Wilson is not good. The offensive line is not good.
Zach
So
Wilson.
he's not getting as many opportunities, which is, I mean, you have to, like, just because of that, you can't add him in top 10 just because he's not getting opportunities. I mean, he's just not in top 10. He's not performing, so he's not in my top 10 personally.
In my opinion, though, he is performing.
He is performing. I think he is one of the best, the brighter parts of that pass offense.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, yeah, but
And like if you look stat wise,
he would have.
the team isn't performing, but he's been performing. Like if you look at the amount of like separation like he gets from that corner, it's like he's just so good. It's just the issue is Zach Wilson just can't hit his target.
I think
half
that
the time.
if Conklin wasn't a bum and wouldn't have the defense, Garrett Wilson would have had the touchdown at the end. He would have had
He
that.
would have. The ball was going into his hands.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Conklin isn't in the wrong there. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but it's more just like he didn't.
Conklin was literally at the ball, and Garrett Wilson came running from like 30 yards down the field, which obviously as a wide receiver you want to do.
No,
but Conklin went to try and get
They
the
were
ball.
both in the end zone though, so it's just like, yes, it's not on Conklin, but it's also like, man, are you serious right now?
Yeah, it's upsetting for sure, but it's not on
Yeah.
Conklin. I don't
And
know.
then,
The reason that like I was kind of mad at Conklin is because like if you look, he low-key went up with one hand, which kind of confused me a little bit because it looked like he was almost trying to like Odell it for a Hail Mary.
Odell and Hail
Yeah.
Mary.
I was like,
All right.
what's going on, bro?
Here's the thing. For me, freaking Devontae Adams and Cooper Kupp are out. I'm sliding Mike Evans to 8. I'm putting Adam Thielen at 10, and I don't know who fits that 9 spot, honestly.
Scary, bro.
You could say Puka, maybe a little bit. Not
Puka, possibly, maybe.
You got.
I mean,
Jay Jettas.
Yeah. yeah, he's coming back this
Okay,
week.
that's fair.
So
Okay.
as far as like week 11 rankings, I think he's not there yet.
Okay.
But I think next week, yeah, for sure.
We'll leave that. We'll leave that there. We'll leave that empty. Now we got the quarterbacks. This is gonna be.
Go ahead.
Gonna go a little bit of a speed round. We got Patrick Mahomes at number 1. Jalen
Yes, I agree.
Hurts.
Okay.
Jared Goff.
Okay. It's
Lamar
a bit
Jackson.
high for me. Okay.
Dak.
Oh, okay.
CJ Stroud.
I'm getting nervous here.
Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Tua.
Why is he so low?
Jalen.
Why is he so low?
And Gerbert.
Okay, no, I don't agree with that list.
Yeah,
I
I don't
think
agree
this
with
list
that,
needs
please.
definitely reshuffling. I think once again we go back to the Josh Allen slander.
I think that's the top. I think those are the 10 players. I think
Yeah,
they need to be
the
switched.
order.
around.
100%.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
personally, I think Stroud would be towards the bottom because yes, he's played good these last few games, but rookie. I just think it's only because he's a rookie. And
I'm putting him like top 7.
no, I put him 8 at the highest. Okay, 8 at the highest.
Honestly, I'd put him like 5, bro. I think that I think he's up there. Like,
Yeah, I think he's like 6, maybe 5. I mean, Here, let's try and think of it ourselves. I'm taking Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Tua, Josh Allen. Okay, I could see Josh Allen. He's just too inconsistent for me. Honestly, I'm taking Lamar actually over Josh Allen. I'm taking Lamar at 4. I'm taking at 5. At 5, I think I'm taking CJ Stroud.
Good man.
I think I'm taking CJ Stroud at 5. 6, I'm taking Goff. 7, I'm taking. I think I'll take Joe Burrow at 7. I'm taking Justin Herbert at 8. Josh Allen at 9.
So you're putting Dak at 10.
No, I'm not putting Dak at 10. I'm taking Dak out of the top 10. I'm taking the Pastronaut.
Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs.
All right,
At
you
10.
guys want to hear my top 10?
Listen, I'm a Josh Dobbs lover, man.
Josh Dobbs. Heck, bro.
You guys ready?
He's been playing amazing these past 2 weeks.
But Dak
I'm
has
willing
been
to say that
better.
week 11 he's gonna have another
You know
big week.
how I feel about Dak Prescott, and I will admit he's been better.
No, man, no. I don't. I mean, okay. Here's the thing. Dak Prescott has been good. Don't get me wrong. I like Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott is 11. And honestly, if you put Dak Prescott in the top 10 over Joshua Dobbs, honestly, for one, 99 out of 100 people are going to say Dak Prescott over Josh Dobbs, and I'm the one person that's not saying that. So everybody's going to be against me for this, and that's okay. Like, it's understandable. I just think personally, in my personal field, my personal bias, I like Joshua Dobbs more than Dak Prescott, and I'm rooting for Joshua Dobbs more than Dak Prescott, so I'm going Joshua Dobbs, number 10. Let's go.
All right, you guys want to see my takes?
Yes.
All right, so first things first, I'm not taking Patrick Mahomes first. All right, I'm taking Jalen Hurts first. Okay. Right, I'm taking Jalen Hurts, and honestly, it's kind of funny because Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes are going against each other this week, so it's like that's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a real good game. All right, so what you got? I'm taking Jalen Hurts, then I'm taking Josh Allen, then I'm taking Patrick Mahomes.
Whoa. You take Josh Allen at number 2?
Yes, bro. Yes,
That's ridiculous.
Bro. No, bro.
You put
have
Josh
to trust,
Dobbs
bro.
over Dak Prescott, Bobby. You cannot say what's ridiculous.
You guys.
That's personal bias, bro.
This is JJ's
Josh Allen is not the second best quarterback in the league.
This is JJ's personal bias. This is
my personal bias, bro. Bro, honestly, you guys are probably gonna hate this list, bro. Anyways, number 4, I'm taking Tua. As a person who has Tyreek Hill, I want him to pop. So I will take Tua 4, right? Number 5, I'm taking CJ Stroud. Okay. Number 6, now this is where things get debatable. I'm taking Sam Howell.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, he's going against the Giants this week, bro. And he's like ranked like top 5 QB so far in the season.
Start him, JJ. Start him.
Oh, I'm Justin Herbert, bro.
Start him.
Actually, no. Actually, I forgot. Justin Herbert. I'm taking Justin Herbert 6, then Sam Howell 7, and then at number 8, I'm taking Dak Prescott. Right? No, number 9, we're gonna take number 9. I would take Josh Dobbs, and then number 10, Jared Goff.
Wait, what about Joe Burrow?
Man, screw Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Don't you need him to throw a pass to Jamar Chase?
You're right. We'll put Joe Burrow 10. Take Jared Goff out.
No, don't you dare disrespect Jared Goff.
Here's the thing. I like Jared Goff, but having him at number 4 on that original list is ridiculous.
You have Josh Dobbs over Dak.
JJ has him at 8.
Wait, who'd I put at number 4?
Put Tua.
Yeah, so?
That's good. What?
Okay, that is good. I thought you said at number 4.
No.
Okay, but you guys agree with my top 5.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, JJ. Honestly, I agree with more than you than I do with Joe. Joe right now is disrespecting Josh Dobbs.
I'm okay. Okay, yeah, buddy. Okay.
Listen, guys. I think I have a good list. Guys, I don't think my list is bad. All right.
No, I like
the only
your
reason I'm
list
taking
today.
Sam Howell so high is because he's playing the Giants.
JJ, I like your list except for Sam Howell. Honestly, take Sam Howell the freak out
Why?
of there and then put in Jared Goff.
No, bro. Man,
Good catch, Bobby. Now I gotta edit that out.
Okay. Anyways, let's just move on.
All right. Are we doing JJ's game? We're doing JJ's game.
Tension's going. JJ, get your game going.
All right, guys. Got the little paper pad here going on. We're gonna play a little game of higher or lower.
Okay.
All right. And
Okay.
solely based off fantasy value. Okay, and I went to a site that supposedly is like it like updates weekly. Okay, Joe, put that phone down.
Okay.
Put that phone down. Any phones away, guys. All right, no cheating because I pulled everything up on here off my phone. All right, so I have to make sure I can trust you guys. All right. Well, because it's like fantasy value. Okay, so it's
yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
So and also I wanted to make sure it wasn't like my personal opinion, so I picked like their exact values that one site said. I didn't go to multiple sites; it's off one site, and the site is Walter Picks. I don't know how, right?
Walter Picks is very notable. They have a third.
They're credible.
Yeah, exactly. They're fairly credible.
Shout out! I want to just get, what is it? Well, can I look at something real quick? I'm looking at my phone real quick just because on TikTok. Yep. I got a comment liked by, I believe it was. Let me see.
I'm like the CEO of Walter Picks.
Commanders.walterpicks for the liking my comment. You're the GOAT.
What?
All right. Procedure, Jay.
Okay. So first off.
Wait, how is this working? Are we just saying higher or lower?
How is this gonna work? So basically, I'm gonna give you guys 2 players, and then to start it off, and you guys are gonna have to say whether it's higher or lower, just like the higher or lower game. And then once you guys say that, then the second player then moves on to the next round, and I give you a third player.
Okay.
And then you say higher or lower.
How many players? But the second.
All right, so I have a total of 12 players, and if we finish it quick, then I have a little guess game where you guys have to guess the player's fantasy value based off of like the players that we just guessed.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
And if you guys Bobby round, I'll tell you guys the player's fantasy value. So,
are we working together or are we?
I'm gonna say working together.
Oh, okay.
Simply because of the fact that it's like I don't want to keep score.
Okay.
If you guys want to another week, I can make the same game and you guys can go against each other. And I'll use different players. The issue is that the players that I use right here, they're kind of like they're big players. I didn't use like little players, right? So first off, we're gonna start off with Devontae Adams and Olave.
Shoot.
Give me, Bobby, 100%. Hear me out.
I'm thinking Olave.
Olave is high.
Yeah, I'm thinking Olave. I think he tried to trick us with Devontae Adams' big name.
His snap count plus the targets way higher than Devontae.
Yeah.
Give me Olave.
I agree. Olave. We're going Olave higher.
All right. So Olave higher. Devontae Adams is higher.
Okay. Well, we lost.
Devontae Adams that's 27.3. Olave at 17.9.
Dang.
All right. So now we're gonna stick with Olave.
That's purely name value too.
100%. It's not.
From here on out, I won't give you guys the value until the very end. I'll tell you guys the value.
Okay.
Because just that way you guys can't gauge like the next player's value and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, but now we have Olave and Garrett Wilson.
I'm taking Garrett Wilson.
All right, yep, Garrett Wilson higher. All right.
Okay.
All right. Now Garrett Wilson, Jalen Waddle.
Okay. Going based off this, Bobby, I've been looking at our matchup, right? Points wise, Jalen Waddle's projected 14.8. Garrett Wilson is projected 12 point something. I believe.
Yeah, I would like to say Waddle. The only thing he missed a game due to injury, so I think that's gonna hurt. Like, I don't think Garrett Wilson's missed a game, so that's an extra game ahead. Jalen Waddle's also been dealing with some injuries. So as much as I want to pick Jalen Waddle, and I think he's a better player.
I'm gonna say
value might be Garrett Wilson, but I'm okay with
lower.
Waddle. We're gonna pick Garrett Wilson higher.
That's correct.
Okay.
All right, now we have Jalen Waddle and Jonathan Taylor.
But Jonathan Taylor missed so much time.
But then even the games back, he's been popping.
I'm going Jalen Waddle higher.
Oh.
Just because he's been playing the whole season. I want to say that.
I want to say Jonathan Taylor, but I'm gonna let it be known. My personal one, Jonathan Taylor. I go with Bobby and say Jalen Waddle.
The answer is Jonathan Taylor higher.
I knew it, bro.
Really? What can we know the value?
I will say Jonathan Taylor is like kind of a lot higher. So, like that's kind of surprised me as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give you the value like at the end. Like I'll just run down the list, give you everyone's value. But just let you know, Jonathan Taylor had a lot higher of a value.
Okay.
Now Jonathan Taylor and Josh Jacobs.
Jonathan Taylor.
That's correct. All right. Josh Jacobs, Travis Kelce.
Kelce.
All right. That's
name value. Name value, 100%.
Not even that. He's the best tight end.
I know,
Alright.
but he hasn't even been playing amazing.
He had one
compared to how
off
he used
game
to.
last week, and even like in that one game,
No, he's had multiple off
in
games.
the game, in the off game he had, let it be known, he still had a very big impact. He had many high impactful blocks actually to set up touchdowns.
Yeah, but this is fantasy-wise, though.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
fantasy-wise.
I'm just saying.
And I will agree, Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the league. But fantasy-wise, production-wise, he hasn't been his past self.
Okay.
Compared to last season, at least.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Now Travis Kelce, Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen.
All right. There we go, guys. There we go. We're on a roll. All right. So now we're gonna do Keenan Allen or Amon-Ra.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Mm.
I think Amon-Ra has been a bit more consistent, but Keenan Allen has had a much more ceiling.
Keenan Allen has had 2 40-point games.
Exactly. Amon-Ra hasn't, but he's had at least 20 points a game pretty much every week.
I want to say Keenan, honestly.
I do too. I kind of do too. I kind of want to say Keenan Allen.
All right, we locking that in?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Keenan Allen's correct. All right, you guys are doing pretty good, actually.
Let's go. We're on a little bit of a roll here.
All right, so now we got Amon-Ra or AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
All right. AJ Brown, Ceedee Lamb.
AJ Brown.
Nope.
Okay, that's where we lost.
Really?
All right, now Ceedee Lamb, McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's
Lamb.
number one over everybody. What?
Yes, sir.
Are you being serious or are you messing with us?
I'm being so for real right now.
Wait. Okay, I have to know, dude.
All right, and that is the end of the game, bro.
Dude, what is he about? What are these values?
All right, so Devontae Adams had a value.
Like,
yeah, I know. I'm just gonna go straight down my list.
Okay, cool.
So that way you guys. All right, so first off, we had Devontae Adams versus Olave. Devontae Adams had a 27.3. Olave was 17.9. Right, and then we had Garrett Wilson at 38.7. This one's actually close. All right, so Wilson 38.7. Waddle was at 36.5. Okay. And then Jonathan Taylor was at 53.7.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Jeez.
And then Jacobs, which honestly I thought this would be a little bit closer, was back down to 37.9.
Okay.
Right? And then Travis Kelce was only at 40.5. Like only 3 higher, you know? Then Keenan Allen, we had a big jump to 61.7.
Okay.
Right? And then Amon-Ra was only at 60.1. So that's only a 1 point
that's close.
That was close. And honestly, I thought for sure you guys might have gone the wrong way. And then you got AJ Brown, 68.5.
Okay.
Right? Ceedee Lamb at 71.3. And then McCaffrey's at 69.4.
Let it be known that Ceedee Lamb was 100% recency. Only recency.
Definitely. But yeah, it changes weekly.
CMC is the most valuable player in fantasy right now.
Yep. That's why I'm so glad I got him.
Now, judging by those, and if you guys want to, for this next game, it's a guessing game, or you have to guess the value. Now, I'll let you guys pick. Like, you guys can ask for 2. So I'll name a player, then you guys can ask for 2 players off the list if you need to, and I'll tell you guys those 2 players' values, and then you have to make your guess.
Okay. So based on the other players, we have to
based off the other players in order to try and gauge. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the first player is going to be Stephon Diggs.
Okay, Bobby. Here's my logic here. Right now, currently, I think Stephon Diggs is not higher than AJ Brown. I don't think he's higher than.
I'm thinking he's in like the 40 or the 50 range.
I could see him being a little, maybe over Amon-Ra, Keenan Allen. Maybe there. He's somewhere in between that range, right? I could see between Amon-Ra and AJ Brown. So somewhere between that. So do we want to ask for those 2 players as our
Honestly, I think he's lower than Amon-Ra.
But then that's.
Here, I say, can we ask for like one player first and then get another player later?
If you want to, yeah, I can do that.
Okay, yeah. So what if we start with like a player like Garrett Wilson or like Jonathan Taylor?
We know Jonathan Taylor was 50, right?
We know all the players' values. So I think you're gonna tell us like higher or lower from like their value, right?
No.
How are we supposed to?
If you want to, I can do that instead. But I will say I do have a little point system
you just told us all the players' values, but like we know, like I know Jonathan Taylor's like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
I know,
I'll do that. I'll do that then. I will say I did set up like a little point system for this. If you get it within 5, you get 1 point. If you get it within 3, you get 3 points, and if you get it within 1, you get 5 points.
So that's like 1 point, one score, right?
Yeah, like just one score.
Okay.
And if you guys want, you guys can both give different scores, but like then I'll let you guys like each pick one player then, and that way it's like you guys are going against each other.
This is
Okay, so I think we say we ask for Jonathan Taylor's value, and if it's higher or lower from that.
You take your player, I'll take my player, and then that's what we're
Okay.
with. Okay.
All right, so Bob, who do you want?
So I want Jonathan Taylor. Is he higher or lower than that?
Diggs is higher.
Okay.
And what's Jonathan Taylor's value?
It was a 53.7.
So it's higher than 53.7.
I have a pen.
Same.
Okay. And
just
so are you doing the second player, or are we doing our own two players?
I'm doing the second player.
No, Joe does the second player.
So
I mean, I feel like if you guys had like 4 players, that would be like kind of like
so
too
I'm going
much.
to
Yeah.
do. I want to say. I really think I want to say Amon-Ra just because I think the difference. So give me
All right.
Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra, Diggs is higher.
Okay.
And what's Amon-Ra's value?
60.1.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So.
Can we know AJ Brown's value? Don't tell us higher or lower. Just say what's his value.
68.5.
I'm gonna. Okay.
I think he's in between that.
I'm gonna write my guess down. I'm gonna write my guess down right here. Let me see if I have a pen, bro. I'm serious about this. Okay. Gotta get a pen real quick, guys. I only have pencils, dude. What the heck? Dude, where do all my pens go?
Honestly, I'm gonna. This is my like personal thing. I'm gonna say 64.3.
Yeah, I'll write it down. All right.
RB do okay. Actually, no.
Joe, what are you looking at? What's your? What do you got? What is that? I can't see. 65.2 is Joe's answer.
Here, give me a second. I'm writing down like a little like chart thingy, Bob, that I got going on. You know, you feel me?
Okay.
All right. So, Bobby, you said what was your score?
60. Oh wait, what was it?
64.3.
Yeah, 64.3.
And then Joe, what was your thing?
65.2.
65.2. All right. So, if you guys want to, we could do a thing where like we'll just do whoever is closer, or do you guys want to do like the actual like point value? It's entirely up to you guys.
This is the point value.
Point value.
Okay,
I mean,
and if you guys get the same score, then I'll give like an extra point to whoever was closer.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Okay, so Diggs had 60.7.
Oh my dude.
So
Like
Bobby was slightly
just above.
So
Amon-Ra.
yeah, so Bobby, you
Damn,
guys were both
crazy.
within the 5 range, so you guys both get a point. So I'll just like, but
That
then
was
Bobby
close.
gets an extra point for being closer.
Dang, bro.
Let's go.
All right. Now, if we want to move on to the next player, I will say I've lined up 4 players.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
Not just one. Yeah.
We're only getting one.
So no. So the next player is Tyreek Hill.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's high. He's
Okay,
high.
I'm gonna. Can I do my player first, Bobby? We just switch off
Of
every
course.
round.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so give me. I'm gonna do. It's like I'm writing down Diggs real quick. I want to remember that. I want to do AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. He's lower.
Okay, gotcha.
Really?
Okay.
Can
I ask for stuff on Diggs, like now that we know his value?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll let you ask.
Okay.
Do you want to?
No.
Oh,
He's
okay.
lower than. Okay, actually.
Wait,
yeah, let's do Stephon Diggs.
What was AJ Brown's value again?
68.5.
Let's do Stephon Diggs.
He's higher than Stephon.
What was his?
60.7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
And what was AJ Brown's? 68.8.
68.5.
60.5. Okay. I'm gonna lock in my guess right now.
All right, what's that gonna be, Joe?
I'm gonna go just middle ground. Give me 64.3.
I'm going 66.7. I think he's got to be right next to AJ Brown.
All right. So, second, I'm
locking in 66.7. By the way.
64.3.
All right, I figured. I'm like calculating. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. You guys were close, bro. But I feel kind of bad for one of you guys.
Oh no.
But the answer is gonna be 65.9.
Oh my god.
Bobby, you were closer.
Oh my gosh! Again.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Bobby, you had 66.7. So Bobby, you were 8.8
Oh,
off. So Bobby, you get the 5 points there, plus so Bobby, you're getting 6 points here. Joe,
let's go.
you were just out. You were 1.6 off, Joe.
Oh my gosh.
So you get 3 here, Joe.
Let's go.
The thing is,
And then Bobby, you get
For some
6.
reason, I thought Joe picked 65.
I was
don't know why.
going to go to the same guess, but I didn't. Okay.
All right. So Bobby has 7. Joe, you have 4. Like this is the thing about this
Okay,
game.
it's tight.
Next game
tight.
could easily just like
Yeah.
could always change, because that extra point is very important. But the next player, I threw him in there. Honestly, this player it could be kind of wishy washy, but I'm gonna say Jay Jettas.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
Oh jeez. Oh
Give
jeez.
me. Oh no,
This is
Bobby,
fantasy
Bobby, you
value?
go first. You go first on this one.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is fantasy value.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me see. What is he higher or lower than Jonathan Taylor's?
He's higher than Jonathan, and
What was
Jonathan was
Jonathan Taylor's?
53.7.
53.7. Okay. Joe, what's yours?
Wait, what you said? Jonathan Taylor, right? 50, so you said Jonathan.
Yeah, he's
Taylor.
higher than 53.7.
50, 53.7 is higher. Give me. Okay, so give me Amon Ra.
He can be lower than Amon Ra.
Okay, so Amon Ra will be.
What was Amon Ross?
60.1.
Okay. So he's higher than 53.7 and lower than 60.1.
Okay, so we're
Yes,
just
sir.
gonna go. Give me. I'm sorry. What was JT's again?
53.7.
I'm going 55.9.
Give me 56.6.
Dang it. I think you might be closer, Joe. If he's,
Alright.
I think he
So,
might be a little bit higher.
Jay Jettas was 59.9.
Dang.
Meaning
Okay.
that Joe, honestly,
was
kind of
close.
unfortunate. Oh no, wait, I'm trying to think. Joe, you just got into 3. I think you're like 2.9. So Joe
Check,
here
check,
is gonna
brother.
get 4. And then Bobby, you're within the 5 though, so you only get 1.
That means we're tied. Are we tied up, right?
So Joe gets 4.
No, Joe, you're in the lead now
Dang.
by 1, I think.
No, you
I could
guys.
be wrong.
Oh wait, no, but yeah, because Joe gets the. Oh no, okay, so Joe gets 4. Bobby gets 1. You guys are tied. Wait,
Alright.
actually,
Dang.
no, yeah, you guys are tied. All right.
I'll come down to the last one.
Okay,
Oh.
tie going to the final round. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
come down to the
sir.
last one.
So basically, whoever gets closer on this one.
Yes, I
This
know.
player's a
Joe,
curveball. Jameer Gibbs.
Oh God.
Okay,
That's so
okay.
hard.
Give me. Give me.
That's so hard.
Okay.
Right?
That's so hard,
It had to
dude.
be for the final round, bro. I didn't want to
Give-
pick like another top player.
Give me.
And we're tied. It's poetic.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. Garrett Wilson
Dude, that's
is
what I
gonna
was
be
gonna
higher
pick.
than Garrett Wilson.
Okay, so higher
What's
than
Garrett
Garrett
Wilson's?
And then Garrett Wilson was 38.7.
Okay. Gotcha.
Crap. He was 38.7.
Yes, sir. And he's higher.
Okay.
Bobby, who you want?
Was there anybody in the 50 range today?
There was.
I don't have this written
There
down.
was JT. It was
Yeah,
50,
JT.
53.7.
What was JT?
53.
53.7.
I think he's lower than that. Is there anybody in the 40 range?
Travis Kelsey,
What's Travis Kelsey's?
40.5.
Oh, that's too close though. Give me JT. Is he higher or lower than JT?
It's gonna be lower than JT.
Okay, so
Yeah, I knew
so
it.
we're between. Okay.
Joe going crazy.
Okay. So can I do math real quick? Am I allowed to do math while I calculator?
I mean,
go
I'm not
ahead.
gonna stop you.
Okay. So
I think I have a guess. Let me think.
okay. So there's a score. 15, so this is 7.
Do I think he's higher or lower than Kelsey? Jeez, that's tough.
What we thinking, boys?
I'm waiting for Joe. Joe with this maths.
So my
What
logic.
are you mathing right now?
My logic here. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you the logic after you say your score, Bobby. After we lock in our scores, I'll tell you
Well,
my logic.
you say your score first.
Yeah, I'm telling you the logic I have after. Here's the thing. I know you're gonna probably be like a little snake and pick like one above my number or one below my number.
I've actually thought about it, but I have my number locked
Okay.
in my head.
Give me 42.6.
Oh no, I don't want to pick my number no more. Oh no, I'm gonna pick 40 even.
40 even. All right. So this may surprise you guys, but Jahmyr Gibbs
Come on.
He's probably gonna be super
is
high.
actually.
Can I say my logic real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
of
ahead.
course.
So we had 53.7, 38.7. That's a difference of 15. So I took 15, halved it, went in the half, did 7.5, added it to 3.8. I was gonna do 46.2, but I'm like, no, that's a little too high for my liking. So I went a little bit less. Was it 46.2, JJ? That face he made me think it's close to that.
It's not 46.2.
Okay.
It's 46.3.
No. I will say I've
close,
already tallied who won because you guys were both off by over 5. I will say, so it was really easy to see who won.
So that means it's Joe. Yeah. Because there's no way I could be off by 5 and it be above 38.3.
Yeah. So yeah, Joe won.
Woohoo!
He's high.
Jahmyr Gibbs was
Dang it.
50.1.
50.1.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Man.
And so Joe won by 1 point.
Let's go.
Honestly, dude, that's crazy because for me, my personal opinion, I would put Jahmyr Gibbs on the same level as Garrett Wilson and Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's why I said that during my game and stuff like that, you guys are gonna be because Tyreek Hill being underneath Ceedee Lamb, AJ Brown, and debatably McCaffrey, given the season. I mean, McCaffrey, don't get me wrong, I could see why he'd be over, but the McCaffrey being lower than Ceedee Lamb, where I was it just didn't make sense to me, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
But this is what Walter picks had me.
I like this game a lot.
So you like it?
Yeah, that was a fun game. I liked it.
I like the second part.
Bring that back.
Even more than the first part, for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but I feel like the first part was as good, so that way you could gauge it. So
yeah, that was really fun. I think let us guys know in the comment if you want to see that game again. We personally enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, then we'll definitely try and bring that back.
You guys could also do the game yourself. It's pretty easy to set up, you know.
Exactly. You have a couple friends.
All right. Moving on. Joe, do you want to talk about the USA roster? Let's give you a little moment
know
here.
Me, you know I love me some USA football/soccer. So of course, the games coming out. We have the USA soccer games. We have 2 games against Trinidad and Tobago. It is the CONCACAF Nations League quarterfinal. Leg 1 is tomorrow, the 16th of November at 9 p.m. Obviously, watch it. Support USA. This is kind of a revenge game for us since Trinidad and Tobago knocked us out. And then we have November 20th. The Monday is going to be the second leg. So I just wanted to go over the roster real quick for this latest things. And so we have current U.S. men's national team roster. So
Joe, are you going to talk about the roster?
Yes, we have. Okay, so we have Ethan Horvath for goalkeeper, Gaga Solnina for goalkeeper, and Matt Turner, the goalkeepers. Obviously, it's really interesting. 2 of them are the goalkeepers from Nottingham Forest. So we have a little bit of club thing there. I'm sorry, bro. Dude, Bobby, you gotta turn me off. Bobby, grab the charger, bro. Just grab the charger. It's okay.
Bro.
Then we got defenders. We got Cameron Carter-Vickers, Serginho Dest, Christopher Lund, Tim Ream, Chris Richards, Anthony Robinson, Miles Robinson, Joe Scaley as the defenders.
Scallywag!
This is the exact same defensive roster that we saw last window. So, consistency, people growing. Now midfielders, this is where we have actually a few changes now. We have it's on here. Johnny Cardoso, he did pull out of the USN the camp for personal reasons, personal injury, I believe. Luca De La Torre, Leonard Maloney, Weston McKennie, Musa, Reyna, Malik Tillman is back after injury. We have Brendan Aronson, and really, just wanted to say we have Paxton Aronson, the younger brother of Brendan Aronson. So we have the Aronson brothers on the same camp. Potentially, we see Paxton Aronson. I think I don't know if this is his first senior cap. It says he has 14 appearances, 7 goals, 1 assist, but I think that might be for the younger teams. And then we have Florian Balogun, Kevin Paredes, Ricardo Pepi, and Alex Zendejas as the wingers. And those the forwards. Obviously, we're missing out Pulisic, Weah, both gone through minor injuries. Just don't want to risk anything. So I know I asked this last time, guys. Who on this roster stands out to you? Who are you most excited to see?
The Aronson brothers.
Aronson brother, that's valid.
I know. I'm excited. Like, I want to see if, like, because they're brothers, if, like, chemistry is gonna be like, you know, like
True.
on fire.
That's
Or like if, like, because they're brothers, it's gonna be like biased. You know, like they're only gonna play to each other, only gonna like talk to each other. That's everything. You know. But like, I'm excited because like they show potential. You know.
They do. I think it's interesting just because Bobby. We had to change the scenery for Bobby. So we had.
Yeah, that's how I'm on the phone.
The dedication.
Dedication. Give it up for our host here.
All right.
Bobby,
Anyways,
who do you?
I'm excited for the Aronson brothers too.
Aronson brothers too.
But I think the player that I'm just like gonna be like watching like personally a lot is going to be Weston McKennie. He's been killing it for Juventus, and I just like he's become like one of my favorite players to watch. Like USA players, so I'm really excited to see him in the USA national team and see if he can play like amazing.
Completely valid.
That'd be cool.
McKennie, I think, honestly, if Tim Ream starts, I think he will be captain. If not, I think Weston McKennie has a good shout for the armband. Just because he's, I don't want to say he's one of the more senior players, he's one of the more experienced players on this roster.
What's so funny, JJ?
Nah, Bobby, you just look funny, bro.
You do look a little funny.
You look kind of dirty, bro.
For me, I think I'm obviously I'm on the same thing with you guys, Aronson brothers. I'm excited to see that. See if they play at the same time. Obviously, I think Girona, I think he's one of the brightest stars that we have for USA. I know
underutilized too.
I know there's that controversy with Berhalter, but I think moving past this, he's gonna be crucial. And then I have Malik Tillman. We missed out on him in the last window because of injury. Killing it for PSV on loan from Bayern. Chose us to get. I just think that this is a chance for him to see what he has. Also, just one more. I think who is it? Gaga Slonina, Christopher Lund, and Leonard Maloney. If they play in this competition, they are officially cup tied for us. They cannot transfer to they cannot move to any other country. So I think this is I wouldn't be surprised if one of those, if not all three of them, play at some point to cup tie them to us. But let us know if you watch soccer.
Big.
You watch soccer, let us know who you're excited to see in this window.
Wait. Today's the 15th.
The 15th, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll be fine then. All right.
Yeah, let it be.
I was gonna ask if like we wanted to talk about maybe like next round of like for the MLS playoffs and stuff, but that starts on the 25th, so we can do that next episode.
Yeah,
yep, for sure.
And then now we just got our If you watch soccer, let us know who you are excited to see in this window, or let us know who you want to see in future windows. Is there a youngster that you want us to see? Maybe there's a youngster that you're big on that no one's talking about. Let us know. And
for sure.
I want to give a quick little shout out to Girona in La Liga. What they've done this season, phenomenal. Just let it be known, through the first 13 games of last season, they were in 14th place with a whopping 13 points. They are now in first place in La Liga with 34 points. So I might make that the shout out. The entire Girona team.
Shout out to them. That is actually pretty crazy. Like nobody would have thought that at this point of the season, Girona would be first.
No, exactly. So shout out them.
Nobody would have thought.
Phenomenal work. Winning the hearts of fans.
Many.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be watching this episode so they can like.
100%.
The whole team. The whole team, by the way. The whole team individually, not together, so we could get those views. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not gonna lie, I can't name more than 4 players on Girona. So
all right, we're gonna look up some Girona players.
That's okay.
Girona play. 1 second. Looking up Girona players.
Who we got?
We got. I can't say the goalkeeper's name.
It's gonna be the N word.
Oh no.
I'm gonna send you guys a picture. I genuinely can't say it without it being. I'm gonna. It's sent to you guys.
All right. You know what? That's okay. We don't need it. We don't need a shout out.
Paulo. What?
No, I'm just gonna.
What?
No, it's just gonna cut out Gaza, and it's just gonna be just so we don't get any clipped at all. Just so we don't get clipped.
Honestly, you should just bleep the whole thing to me.
I will. Okay. Honestly, if we're gonna give a shout out Daley Blind, bro. Apparently he's on this roster.
Girona?
He's on this
roster. He's on Girona?
Shout out Daley Blind.
Hilarious.
So I feel like we always end up talking about Daley Blind somehow. He comes up so much.
Yeah, didn't we talk about him last episode?
We did
in
in the Lynx game. So shout out Daley Blind. You're this week's shout out.
Let's go.
Now,
and maybe Sam Howell, depending
and
on how we feel. Yeah, Paula.
Paula.
That's actually my mom's name.
Shout out Bobby's mom. There we go.
There we
Bobby's
go.
Or my mom.
She watches. She watches.
She watches every episode.
Yeah, we love you, Andrea.
Anyways, let's move on. We've come to the end of our podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, but we have one last thing. We do it every week.
Whoa!
Can you guess what that is?
Make fun of Reese.
Wine reviews.
Okay. All right.
What did you say?
You need help, Mister.
JJ, what did you say?
You need help.
What did JJ say?
Oh, I don't. We don't want to repeat that.
JJ,
it's okay, Joe. We don't want to
text me
repeat.
what you said. I need to know this.
Anyways, we're gonna do our weekly predictions for NFL. We're gonna go through all the weeks besides Thursday Night Football, because by the time this video comes out, Thursday Night Football would have already happened.
That's funny what he said. I don't know what's bad about it.
No, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Okay, here I'm gonna go through the records real quick. Record wise,
yeah,
I'm sitting at 43-28. Bobby's at 46-25. Bobby and I actually had the exact same picks last week.
Last week, yeah.
So we had 10 correct and a couple wrong. Reese never gave us the video, but then again, we kind of scuffed the upload last time, so we didn't edit anything. So maybe that's not on.
Yeah, the video came out late.
Reese gets a buy. Reese gets a pass because
he's gotten like 8 buys. At this point, he's the feature.
Yeah, he's just the weekly.
Nah, he pops up. He pops up like he's like a cryptid, you know. When we need him the most, he pops up. And then
also,
JJ,
I feel like next week we throw in a feature.
I mean, honestly, it would be good. Like Thanksgiving episode. I know
Yeah,
if
exactly.
we're doing it on the day we're doing, I know Gabe said he wants to come on.
All right,
He asked if we could do it on a different day, so we can get
Tuesday.
Gabe on. So Tuesday, yep.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna edit that on the next day so I can get it up before Thanksgiving.
All right.
Awesome.
So
Yes, you guys are gonna get an early episode next week as well
Early
as a new
episode.
feature.
And
That's some awesome Sauce Gardner to me, man.
thanks.
All right. Moving
No.
on to the weekly predictions.
All right.
All right, who we got first? What's
First
the
off,
first
we got
game, Joe?
Bengals v Ravens Thursday Night Football tomorrow. Obviously, we're gonna
Good game.
predict it.
That's a tough game. That's a
I
tough game.
am-
I'm going. I'm a professional Ravens hater, so I'm gonna go Bengals.
Honestly, I'm also gonna go Bengals simply because my bet involves like Joe Mixon and Jamar Chase getting a touchdown.
Yeah.
So I think the Bengals, I need the Bengals to score a decent amount.
I'm also gonna take the Bengals. I don't know, something about it.
Interesting. I
because,
thought for sure that
The
you guys were taking
The
you're gonna pick
heartbreaking
Ravens.
loss to the Ravens with the
Yeah.
Browns last week. I just think the Bengals maybe a step above. So this can be.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. It's definitely fair. I'm just a Ravens hater, so I'm going Bengals. Honestly.
Next up, Steelers v Browns. See, if this was Deshaun Watson healthy, I'm not saying he's a crucial point. Like obviously he plays kind of bad. I don't know how the Steelers are doing as well as they are. They are not good.
Honestly, the Steelers have won a few games in a row, which is why I'm going to pick Browns. Even though they're missing Deshaun Watson, I'm going to pick Browns.
I'm iffy because like I don't think without Deshaun Watson, I don't think the Browns do as well. But I don't want the Steelers to keep doing as well as they are because they are not a good team. If that makes sense. Other teams,
Yeah, but it is a division game though, so those games can always go like anyway.
Yeah, a very competitive game.
I'm gonna take the Browns as well.
Especially in that division, dude. That's like division hood.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Honestly,
take the Browns.
I feel like the Steelers they've like low key proven themselves a little this year, so I'm gonna take the Steelers.
That's fine.
Like
fair.
I feel like they're an underrated team right now.
All right, Dolphins v Raiders. See, on paper,
Dolphins.
this should be Dolphins. On paper,
Dolphins.
this should be Dolphins.
Joe's gonna say Raiders.
I was gonna say Raiders, but I'm gonna say Dolphins because he said that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm also gonna take the Dolphins.
No, you guys go Raiders, guys. Come on.
No, Bobby, why don't you go Raiders, Bobby?
Yeah, go Raiders.
No, definitely not. No.
All right, we have the Bears v Lions. Give me the Lions.
Yeah, give me the Lions.
Give me the Lions. That's a sweep.
All right, don't say that, Bobby.
Now we have Titans
That's
v
a
Jags.
sweep, boy.
I think this
I'm going
game.
Jag.
I think this is the comeback game for the Jags. Bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jags. Well, we have a lot of the same picks except I have Steelers.
Now we have Chargers v Packers. I think this is where the Chargers finally get their big win. Not well,
Yes,
big.
sir.
I mean, I don't know, man. I want to pick the Packers, but do I? Diddy, what are you going with?
Chargers. I already said Chargers.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
big
going.
Packers, Bobby.
Oh, jeez. No, I'm gonna go Chargers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Texans.
so I might come back. I might come back to it.
Okay, remember we can switch at the end, but only at the
Yeah.
end. Cardinals v Texans. Here's the
Texans.
thing.
Texans.
Who
CJ Stroud to the moon.
Who did the Texans played the Bucks last week, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, JD did.
No, they played the Bengals. And
Oh, yeah,
who did the Cardinals play?
Oh,
I know the Cardinals won.
I think it was a close game. Who the Cardinals played?
I don't remember who they played. I don't know why. I don't remember.
They played the Falcons, but it was a close game. Yeah, with that in mind, I was gonna say that. Give me the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys v Panthers. As much as I want to say my Panthers,
I'm going
You're not
Cowboys.
gonna go for your own team, bro.
bro.
Going Cowboys. How you not gonna go for your own team, bro?
How are you not gonna go for your own team, Joe?
That's crazy,
Because
Joe.
the Cowboys.
You're a fake fan, bro.
I'm a realist.
Bandwagon.
I am a realist.
Bandwagon.
I was born in North Carolina. What do you mean bandwagon?
Bro's going for the Cowboys. Bandwagon.
JJ did not actually care about the Jets until last season. So,
Bro, it's only because I started following football last season.
wah. That's all I hear.
Oh,
Giants v
man.
Commanders.
Wah, wah.
Give me
I'm taking
Commanders.
Commanders. Yeah, Sam Howell to the moon.
Giants Commanders, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito?
You gonna take Tommy DeVito?
No, I'm taking Commanders.
Sam Howell to the moon.
No,
top five QB right there, bro.
No.
Bucks v 49ers. Guys.
49ers.
49ers.
Yeah.
Don't tell me we're all gonna have the same picks.
Honestly, it's just because like a lot of the games are just like so like one-sided.
Jets v Bills.
Listen.
This is where it could go. I think.
Bills.
Yeah, well, I'm not turning on my team.
I think Jalen will have his comeback. Give me the Bills.
I'm going Bills.
But listen, like Bills better on paper, but I'm not turning on my team, bro. I'll never turn on my team.
All right.
Jets.
Seahawks v Rams. Give me the Hawks.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks.
Versus Rams?
Yeah, Rams is having a good.
Is Matthew Stafford player?
I think he's still out.
If he's still out,
let me look. We're gonna go based off right now. I'm gonna look up if he's out. This is going based off sleeper as well, so let it be known.
It's saying that he's in.
If he's playing, then give me the Rams.
Okay,
He was a full participant in practice.
Okay, probably playing then.
Give me Rams.
Wait.
Give me Rams.
Okay, yeah. Alrighty.
Okay, how about this though? But if he doesn't play, then we can like change Bobby's thing.
Yeah. If Matthew Stafford does not play, then I'm not picking Rams.
Okay.
I'm picking Seahawks.
So we have Vikings v Broncos.
Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings.
Give me the Vikings.
Yeah, Josh Dobbs. Yeah, Bob, you want to rank Josh Dobbs? We want to rank
Top
Josh
10?
Dobbs so high.
Broncos.
You gotta win, bro.
Then we have Eagles v
What's
Chiefs.
going on, bro?
What do you mean?
I will say though, Broncos, in my opinion, are an underrated team. Like, I mean, I feel like everyone saw the 72 loss, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's gonna be Cheeks," but like, honestly, they beaten some good teams.
No, they beat the Chiefs. They beat the Bills.
Yeah, I know. Like,
they're honestly not that bad of a team. Like, they're not amazing, but they're not.
It was just beginning of season. They were just looking rough, but like lately, it seems like they're starting to pull things together a little well.
All right, and then last we got Eagles v Chiefs.
Oh, that's a good game. That's a great game.
I'm stuck.
I'm going Eagles though.
I'm gonna say Eagles.
I'm also gonna take the Eagles.
No, guys. This is
Bobby thought it was gonna be different for a second.
Bobby, we're rocking the same thing, bro.
We all.
Bro, you guys are depressing, bro. You guys just picked the same thing.
No, never mind. Bobby picked Rams, I picked Seahawks.
And I'm picking Packers. I'm switching. I'm going Packers over Chargers.
All right, and then I have the Steelers and the Jets that are my two different.
I'm matching with both of you, but I'm following my brain. I can't trust my heart. If I trust my heart, it goes wrong. So
I don't have enough space to do that. I hit the wall in my bed. So
it's not that I don't want the Panthers to win. It's more just like
I don't understand how you can turn on your team, bro.
Yeah, me either, bro. That's crazy.
With the difficulty,
I picked the Dolphins to win every single week.
I picked the Jets to win every
they
week,
also
bro.
play poo-poo teams most weeks, so.
Brother, what?
I'm just saying. So I don't know. With the trouble that the troubles that the Panthers have, and how on fire the Cowboys are. That's why I'm being a realist. I would love if the Panthers won. I think it would be really funny if the Panthers won because then I could just say scoreboard Cowboys fans.
I know.
But like, it's more just being realistic. If they win, I will.
That would be great.
Catch me wearing.
Honestly, I want the Panthers to win, but yeah, I don't see it.
If there ever was a game for them to win in the dumb way, like a game they had no right winning, it would be this one, just because it would be funny.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's the predictions. That's the predictions. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen.
As tradition, if we get this up before Sunday, give us your predictions for the game in the comments below from the Sunday and Monday night game. If you get them all right, we will bring you on the podcast. That's it. We've decided.
Yes, sir. As long as the comment is before the Sunday slate of games, it has to be before. And no editing the comments either. Y'all little swindlers.
We can tell if you edit it. It says edited.
Yeah. Okay. So, hopefully you guys' episode, it was honestly a kind of a long episode, but I think it was very entertaining. I enjoyed it. I'm going to stand by my statement that I said at the very beginning. It was a great podcast, I think. What do you guys think?
I think so, too. I feel like there's a lot of good moments in there,
I agree. And we created a new game that was really fun. That was a great game, JJ. Props to you.
Thank you. If somebody else wants to host it a different week, just let me know, You guys,
we'll get you in that. Yeah, for sure. That was fun. If you guys have any suggestions, let us know down in the comments. Anything you guys want to see, any if you want to be on the podcast, possibly, you have a chance with those predictions. So please put those down below. Please interact. That is great for us. That was great to figure out what you guys want.
Spread this. Help us
share
grow.
it. Yes, wherever you can.
We want to grow. We want to make this bigger. So help us out with that.
For sure.
We just need Breeze, bro, to help us start going live.
Honestly, I think we need to start with the TikToks. Honestly.
Yeah. We are gonna start a TikTok channel. Whenever that happens, we'll put that in the description. We'll let you guys know on the next episode that we have. Honestly, I'm sure we could probably get the TikTok out within the next 2 episodes. So please be on the lookout for that. All right.
It's just more about you guys know. Do we want to post? Do you want to post funny content?
We'll be posting everything. We'll be posting funny content.
I think the main thing could be like the games too. I think the games typically bring in a lot of views.
But the thing is, it's just like we do that. We have to concise them down a little bit. So that'll be some editing
there.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think it would be really cool if we did some. I don't want to say skits, but like some skits like that.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of ideas that we have that could be really fun for viewership and stuff like that. So the bigger we get, the more ideas will be flowing in, the more things that we can do, the more freedom we will have to do. To kind of help you guys enjoy the podcast a bit more, just kind of some different things. We might even start playing some games, while on podcast. That might be fun.
I would love to play some pro close with the boys. I think
I would love it too. That would be
yelling
so
at JJ.
Maybe Madden.
Madden would be fun.
Madden, yes, and Madden would be fun.
Like if you guys, if everyone wants to, I'll get it.
Once I get, it's just,
for sure.
That's the thing. In order for us to get to this part where we're comfortable doing this, we need to grow. So help us out.
Exactly.
Share, comment, subscribe, like it.
Share it with your moms, your grandmas, your fathers, everybody.
Exactly. Your moms, your grandmas, your fathers, your brother, your sisters, your coworkers, your boss.
Bro, send this stuff to the grave,
dog. Yeah, exactly. Great grandma, she want to see this. He want to see this.
Do we have anything else we want to say? I mean,
I don't think there's anything else.
We're gonna get an episode out before Thanksgiving, so that'll be the Happy Thanksgiving
episode.
Sure. If you celebrate,
I think we covered everything.
Happy Black Friday coming up too. Don't sleep on blacks.
What did he say?
Yep. Do not. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll be seeing you guys next week, and have a great day. Peace out.